Hey.
Hi.
So the transition works now. At least I know that.
Yay.
How are
That
y'all
was
doing?
loud. That was loud.
Everybody said that. It was in my ears too. So it's that software. Everything is super loud. It can be that way. How are you all doing this Saturday? Long time no see, right?
I still got my headline underneath my name. Right.
You can hear Nate clearly for once. Oh.
Yay.
Yeah, half
The problem
volume.
with the way my settings are. I think. I hope.
I don't
I
know.
sound
This
fine.
works. Sounds good as far as I know. I mean, adjusting the volume manually on the mic, but that's about it.
That's the thing. My
I know we're using the same thing, so we should be relatively similar.
Yeah, that thing. I think it's going through the software. Yeah.
It's nice though. I don't know. We'll see how it goes. We were about to have a whole other topic of discussion.
Yeah. And then he was like, no, save it for the thing. So I was like, okay.
Because we would have gone off that forever.
Yeah.
Like, wait a minute.
Your boy did a thing.
Earlier. What did you do, Nate? Tell them what you did.
I was looking at the PlayStation sale because I like to window shop, and they had a collection of games, 4 games for $14.99, and they're games that I haven't played before, but I've heard high praise of them.
Games haven't played before.
So I'm gonna play through these 4 before I get the prequel, before I get the 5th game.
Yes,
but I can pretty much guarantee that
what game
I'll be starting it on the channel very, very soon. Devil May Cry.
Yeah, there you go.
Devil May Cry.
Devil May Cry. You know, fun fact that started out as that kicked off RE4 basically.
I can see that
because the development cycle was Resident Evil 3.5, 4, whatever you want to call it. And they're like, yeah, this isn't going to work as a Resident Evil game. So that's how we got Devil May Cry.
They were both Capcom, right? It's all Capcom.
All Capcom. Devil May Cry 1 was set to be RE4, but you can see and be like, oh, that's not...
Players assume the role of Dante, a skilled demon hunter. The gameplay focuses on fast-paced, highly stylized combat. A high style ranking requires long attack and evasion strings while avoiding damage. Although the game also features puzzle solving and exploration elements retained from its survival horror origins, they are downplayed in favor of action. I'm okay with that.
Yeah, it's very action heavy.
In later games, the system was modified. Players had to vary their attacks to maintain their style rank. The Devil Trigger enables a player's character to assume a devilish form with additional powers based on the current weapon. While the character's strength and speed increase, the health is slowly restored.
What you don't want to do is play the reboot. That's what you don't want to do.
DMC?
Yeah.
I've heard it's not bad. I've heard it's pretty decent.
Mr. Dante.
I hear it's not bad.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But I saw a clip on TikTok, and it was like, what is one of the greatest video game cutscenes you've ever seen? And it was a cutscene from Devil May Cry 5. And I'm watching it, and I was like,
yeah, they're fun games.
This is fucking cool.
You for moisturizer. I don't know. It's using something. I'm lost on the reference there.
What color is the shiny root bonnet?
Oh, okay. Strix gifted us a sub. Okay, now it makes sense. Because I can't see those alerts.
Oh, there it is. There it is. I see
the actual thing.
Also, hi, Jared.
Yeah, thank you for following too, buddy. I appreciate that.
So, yeah, this is not going to have any structure. This isn't going to have any.
Hey, it worked last week, and we
It
just
did. So if we end up going back down the rabbit hole of 90s nostalgia, don't be surprised.
do we ever have structure? Yes, no.
I mean,
we do what we want.
that thing. Listen,
Yeah.
some of the best the best podcast. That wasn't even me trying to shill my own thing. That was me actively saying the wrong thing because of the way my mind swaps letters. That was generally just my brain saying, "Whoop."
Yep, his brain went on a tangent of his own.
That's fine. This is
They
fun.
did. I did hear something earlier this week, I believe, and this is in regards to
Himbos of himbos. That's me.
Which I figured they probably would do, but somewhere along the lines this week they confirmed RE4 is going to have the stupid breakable knives again, and I don't want that. That's not why I like that game.
Yeah, they kind of hinted at that because they said you could hold multiple knives, so it's like, fuck.
Yeah, it's like, make up your mind, because that's not. I'm excited for that game, but it has to be like perfect.
I'm still sad that I couldn't do what I wanted to do and stream 2 through 8 because 7 just killed it for me. 7 just ruined it for me.
As I said, 7 and 8 are a completely different animal, and I know you were having fun with it, but
is that what you call it?
Yeah, I don't know. You're getting chased around with it. But RE4 is going to be good, I hope. Like I said earlier, as long as I have my villagers and cultists going, Matulo, Matulo.
Okay, completely random question for the 2 streamers. What actor would go gay? You mean besides the obvious Ryan Reynolds?
Ryan Reynolds.
For the longest time.
I have to sit down and think about this one.
For the longest time, it was John Barrowman.
John Barrowman. That makes sense.
Oh, he is absolutely a cop-out. That's why I went with John Barrowman.
That was your answer. Henry Cavill. Superman. Where's my Superman at?
I would also give it to Ewan McGregor.
Ewan McGregor.
Chris Hemsworth.
Hugh Jackman or Huge Jacked Man. Yeah.
Idris Elba. Like
RDJ, I don't know.
I don't know. If nothing else, he's got that money.
Oh, Nate's gold digging over here. RDJ, give me some money.
Jason Momoa.
Funny you mentioned Jason Momoa. He was he was in something this week.
I wasn't expecting him to be the son of a previous villain.
Yeah, that for those of you who aren't aware, he's the baddie for the next Fast and Furious,
he is sadistic. Oh my god, I can't wait.
Which still blows my mind. Fast and Furious 10.
When it should have ended at 7.
Oh Lord, man!
I will say this though, I was not the biggest fans of 8 and 9. They were fine movies, but they just didn't click with me the way
I liked 9 more than 8.
A little bit, but
probably because John Cena and all the action that had. 8 just seemed really weird because it was the first one out of the whole.
It was the first one without
Paul Walker.
Yeah.
Gosh, why couldn't I think of his name?
But the trailer for Fast X.
You mean this? Good or oh.
Cena, I love Cena as an actor, to be honest with you.
He's really,
when you look at his character in WWE, he's like this patriotic, like
He's the goody
Boy
two
Scout,
shoes character.
whereas all of his acting has been not that. Looking at you, Peacemaker.
Go watch Peacemaker. That one, he gets to have all the fun in the world that he can. Fast 1082478
The semi-finale, maybe.
Hey, we're supposed to get the last one after this.
They did say it's supposed to end on 11, which is a weird number. And I told Dakota this the other day, and he didn't respond. I'm still upset about that.
What did I not respond to?
The final movie needs to be called The Last and the Furious.
Oh, did I not respond to that? Maybe I didn't. I don't know. Look, I tell people all the time, like, don't take it personally. Sometimes I get distracted by things.
That's fine.
Oh, no! It's the fast. It's the pun in the fast. No.
And Fate of the Furious isn't, the name of the 8th movie?
That's fair. I always thought that they would do more
Spinoffs
with it.
I wish they would, because I loved Hobbs and Shaw.
It's good, but apparently that brick between Vin Diesel and Dwayne is too much to overcome.
Which is weird, because they apparently patched it up and then it resurfaced or something.
I don't know. I don't understand it. It was really weird. Hollywood's going to Hollywood, but
it's The Rock. It's Mr. Ego over here.
Well, it's just which one had it was no, it was 6, because going into gosh, I forget 6 was a thing, and 5 and all, like there's just this gap in there somewhere. It's like, oh, these stretch of movies happen. But it was the one of the last times I got goosebumps in a movie for Fast and Furious, because they did the post credit, and I wasn't expecting that when they did it.
That was 6. That was 6.
Because when that scene
started, Eva Mendes.
Well, that one. No, this is the one with the Statham in it.
Oh yeah,
because I knew.
Know me.
Yep. I knew the scene that I was like, wait a minute, I know that scene.
And then you see Jason Statham, and you're like, wait, what?
Mm-hmm. No, and it was so cool, but I was one of the 4 people that liked Tokyo Drift. So
yeah,
a lot of people didn't like that movie. I think it was underrated, man. Like it's.
I hated it.
Why do you hate it?
I've only seen the movie once, and that was back when it first came out. But just
because I had that same syndrome too. I was like, "What? This is new. You don't have Paul Walker."
I don't care about new. I don't care about that. Just the main kid. He was still coming into like the acting chops, and it just didn't work.
Well,
I didn't care for the actor.
Drop the kid in Japan.
Like, do something with that accent, bro.
Well, that was the whole point, man. Like he was the country kid in going to Japan.
They went stereotypical with that accent, though.
Yeah.
Now he was better in, what was it, 9 that he was in?
Oh, 9. I was going to say, I thought you were going to say his first movie I saw him in, because people forget. No, he was the kid from Sling Blade.
What?
If you've ever watched that movie.
It's been so long. It's been a long time since I've seen that.
Yeah, he was the kid from Sling Blade. So a lot of people forget about that, or don't know, when I was just like,
or don't realize.
Yeah.
Well, there's so many movies where like big actors that in modern times played the kid actor in these movies, and you're like, wait, what? Really? Oh, cool.
1, 2, 3. Damn, Strix. Strix just hit us with 5. Now stop it.
We're only taking 1 because someone doesn't have cool enough.
Well, it's not like I expect people to spam that one.
That's your first mistake.
It's been a year, and this is the first time somebody spammed it.
I'm surprised.
And it's one of my mods, so
Again, shouldn't be a surprise. But yeah, Fast and Furious, one was good. Doesn't really hold up. 2 was good. Kind of doesn't hold up. 3, we just talked about 3. I think 4 is underrated.
4 is it's good.
Fast and Furious, like it.
Oh, the Fast and the Furious, or whatever they call it.
It's just Fast and Furious.
Well, that was also the shift of going more towards the action movies that they've become.
No, that was Fast 5. Fast and Furious had a lot of racing.
Okay, but that started...
Fast 5 100% started the action adventure genre leap from it.
You remember, though, the joke always was cars in space. And all we did, we didn't get cars in space.
We got it. And that was just...
Cars in space.
I guarantee you, if they race on the moon in the next movie, or I'm fucking done.
Oh, have you ever seen the oh man, the crazy ass theory about Fast?
I don't want to know what this theory is, but at the same time, I do want to know.
I'll have to see if I can actually find the video, but it was so stupid. Basically, it amounted to the final Fast or the end of the series is them inventing a time travel car where Dom has to go back in time.
Don't do that. Don't do that.
No. Just listen to me. It gets even better because of the whole...
Does it?
Yes, it does. And Dom goes back in time, and Dom was the person that invented the wheel. Because family.
Don't do that. Don't do that.
But family, Nate. Family.
Don't do that.
Kitty, what's up, buddy?
What does family have to do with a fucking wheel?
I wasn't doing the meme. I was just saying that was the thing that was in the video. That video or that meme did die, thankfully.
No, it didn't. It's coming back because of fucking Fast X.
Because family. No, it's
I don't have friends. I got family.
I don't know. I just imagine going back to the first one coming out and telling yourself, hey, they're going to make 11 of these plus spinoffs, and it's going to be going until 2023.
And we've gotten a single spinoff. Yeah. Which, granted, the spinoff is better than the last 2 movies. So
they're supposed to be making another one of those, aren't they?
Your guess is as mine at this point. They wanted to do an all-female led one, but...
Oh, yeah, I remember seeing something about that. There's the star power has gotten ridiculous.
Oh, God. Like, right now, we got Brie Larson in it. We got Jason Momoa coming in.
Cap! How are you doing?
Happy Saturday. It feels weird to say that because I never have to say that, but...
I don't know. We got the whole party coming over here now. Captain's here. Oh, man.
This is fun. I am here for this. Welcome on in.
We're just vibing out today.
We're just hanging out.
Oh, it's the way to go. We're talking about the craziness of Fast and Furious 10.
Yeah.
And
honestly, that trailer did impress me.
It did. But I was going to say before Cap showed up. I'm happy you're here, Cap. But the star power in these are just getting off the charts because now you got Momoa. Cena was in the trailer.
Statham was in the trailer.
Statham was in it. Larson was in it.
Mm-hmm.
You've never seen any of them?
Who hasn't seen
They're
any of them?
Cap.
They're good. Just Alan Richson's in it too.
Yeah.
Who
Statham.
played Reacher in the Amazon show based on Jack Reacher.
Yeah, there's just so,
and I really like him as an actor.
It's just crazy that there's that many of them, and then we're getting one more at least to end it, and then maybe they'll
wait.
By the time,
get out of here.
You never had a big car fan. Well, start with number 5, and it's not so much about cars then. And they become action movies. Yeah. You go from stealing TVs.
The actor
yes, exactly this.
Yeah, that's 1,000%. 1,000%.
Stealing TVs to international.
No, not TVs. VCRs.
Was it VCRs or was it DVD players?
It was VCRs.
Was it VCRs? Oh man!
But the actor I'm talking about, Alan Richson, who is better known, who's in the upcoming Fast and Furious 10, aka Fast X. Also, I love the fact that we have this as a segue because I wanted to talk about this. He was in Titans and Supergirl and Legends of Tomorrow as Hawk.
Mm-hmm.
But the one that's surprising me is he played Arthur Curry, Aquaman, in Smallville.
Really?
And the show that I'm talking about that he's in that I really want to watch is the Reacher TV show.
Mm-hmm.
But the transition... what were you going to say?
Oh, I was going to say, as far as the casting thing in it, also Michael Rooker's in it. They're bringing back
Scott Eastwood, Helen Mirren,
Gal Gadot's character for some reason, somehow.
Yeah, I don't know how that's going to work. That's stupid.
But it's just like the star power in these is getting way crazy.
Plus, you have this stacked cast that was already in there.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Also, what is Mia doing in here? What is Mia doing here? You know, damn well Brian would have been the one to go out and do this. From the story of the universe perspective, Mia should have been the one with the kids, and Brian should have been the one working with Dawn because that's just how that family, that unit always was. Always.
I just hope they don't, because the rumor mill is they were going to use his brother again for some scenes, and I was like, ooh, I don't know.
They're wanting to bring him back to be like a main, and I'm like, don't.
Oh, thank you, Cap. No, I don't know if that would work, honestly. Like, there are times, like, whenever, Seven's on TV and I watch it, I'm like,
it's hard to watch.
Well, it's not even that. It's just like, I can see it better now. There were some times where I'm like, it's really hard to tell when that transition happened.
The big one is during the final scene with them driving next side by side. That's the obvious one.
But some of them, they're, I don't know, they're crazy with it.
Also, before I make my transition, you can only have one black and white remake or black 2 white 2 remake. Isn't Black 2 White 2 like a sequel to Black and White instead of, whereas Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon were, like the same game but with different stuff?
I think so, somewhat to an extent.
But it's funny that I looked this up because the transition I want to make is Alan Richson was also Raphael in the Michael Bay Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles live action remix. And I wanted to talk about those games because were they bad movies? Yes, because of the writing and because of Megan Fox. But the way they did the Turtles was fantastic.
Yeah, you were talking about it earlier. You're like, yeah, I wish they would have done better with that. But they kept, I don't know, it was like you got it, then they kept rebooting it from what I remember. And then, because which one had a male in it?
Second one.
Second one, okay.
In the shadows. Out of the shadows, excuse me.
Yeah.
which that was at the time. Stephen Amell was riding that high off of Arrow, and just
Yep.
I didn't like him as Casey Jones.
Yeah, it's hard for me to see him as anything other than Green Arrow, and that's sad.
I hear he's really good in that TV show Heels he's in, but
Yeah, the wrestling one, because it's kind of like the he's gonna have to get away from the CW effect.
which good luck with that.
Some people are good at it, Jensen. Other people,
Other people are
aren't.
terrible at it, Jared. Not you, Jared. Jared Padalecki.
Yeah. I don't know. Which is crazy because what is Walker on now? Like season 5 or something?
No, it's season 3.
Say Jared Leto. No, Jared Leto was not in any CW shows that I remember.
That we know of.
That would have been something.
That we know of.
Should not be an actor in general. It's Morbin time. Didn't you like it?
One, I'm going to punch you. 2,
oh,
just
hurts.
this makes no sense.
Oh, see. What makes no sense?
Okay, so we all know that the live action TMNT movies were not well received. Were not great.
Yeah.
And so you would assume that, if you want to go for a reboot of a movie that wasn't that great, you would want to get away from the director and the writers and the producers, right? Yeah, no. In August 2021, it was announced that a new live-action film was in the works with Colin Jost and Casey Jost. No, Colin and Casey Jost penning the script, and Michael Bay, Andrew Form, Brad Fuller, Scott Mennick, and Galen Walker signing on as producers.
What is this for?
Ninja Turtles.
They're giving it another go already?
Only instead of a sequel, it's going to be a reboot.
Yeah, as I say, reboot.
If your first attempt was not good, don't do another one. Give it to someone else.
Let's see. Oh, well, are you going to watch it, Nate? Because it's your boy. You did see that part, right? It's your boy.
Wait, what?
Hmm?
It's my boy? What? What are we talking about?
Fast and Furious.
Oh, I'm watching Fast and Furious.
No, not that. It's
I say, did we
your
jump
boy.
ships? And one of them is an animated movie that comes out in August.
Yeah, let's say fans of the movie, you'll have to wait much longer. It's your boy, Mutant Mayhem. Oh, look at him! He's got the turtles. He's got everything.
That's not the picture. That's from the 2007 movie. Don't even sit here and play with me.
Of course, that's the first thing that pops up. Oh, better not for kids. Ooh, it was going to be deeply personal.
It was a very personal project for the actor community growing up. There was one of cartoon staples alongside other. Yeah, I don't care. You're no.
They're talking about Darkwing Duck and everything. Plans for we're gonna get a Shredder movie. Is that what we're gonna get?
Can we not though?
Oh man,
Mike, we don't even know who's in it. We don't know who's starring, like who's playing who. We don't know anything, and the movie's supposed to come out in August.
Well, it's gonna have the turtles in it,
and we don't even know where it's gonna be released on. Is it gonna be a theatrical release? Is it gonna be a streaming?
Tough to say.
No, wait. Scheduled to be released theatrically in the U.S. August 4th, yet we don't know shit about it. That's promising.
Get a movie about Casey. Yeah, that would be good, Strix. Good movie there.
I mean, that would be interesting.
I wouldn't be opposed to that. What you got there, Nate?
What?
What you got? You got the drink? Is that the new one?
What new one?
The drink that you just had in your hand.
What new one?
I don't. Didn't they just come out with a new one for the Dr. Pepper, right?
No. No, I'm pretty much not drinking those anymore. I'm giving up the rest of those to Bella.
Oh, well, I'm seeing things then.
I thought what you are seeing is, funny enough, another transition I wanted to make. We were just on top of this tonight. So I shared a picture on Twitter earlier, and it was one of those ones got to go. Coke, Sprite, Dr. Pepper, Pepsi.
Oh, man.
And I shared, gonna surprise people who know me, getting rid of Pepsi over Coke. Because while I prefer, in terms of like the original, like just the basic bitch soda, Pepsi or Coke, I prefer Pepsi over Coke. But the flavors, like vanilla Coke, cherry, in this case, cherry vanilla Coke, Coke's better. That's why I got rid of Pepsi. Ooh. So that leads me to ask, out of those four, which one would you get rid of? Coke, Pepsi, Dr. Pepper, or Sprite?
Oh, man. That's a toughie. That's a toughie, man. That's a tough one.
Because I know Pepsi's got...
what's got to go? Strick said Pepsi's out of here.
Pepsi's got wild cherry, but, Coke's got cherry, and cherry Coke's really fucking good.
Yeah, it can be good sometimes.
And obviously, cherry Dr. Pepper is the king, but...
Cherry Dr. Pepper.
Cherry Sprite's not bad.
I don't know. I had well...
But that's the real flavor.
I guess I would get rid of Pepsi, too. I don't drink Pepsi that much, honestly.
No.
I don't drink a lot of pop, but if I do, it's usually one of the other three, honestly, not Pepsi.
Mainly Dr. Pepper. Dr. Pepper's my king. I'm a simp for the doctor.
I mean, I'll drink Pepsi products because they have the
Mountain Dew.
Mountain Dew. But they have other stuff too. Oh, Lord. Look, you want me to call it soda?
Here in KY, it's pop.
That's how it's all been heard, man. We call it soda. You call it soda. I'll call it a soft drink, and we can go there too. Whatever you want.
Would you like a carbonated beverage?
Yeah, carbonated drink.
Would you like a carbonated beverage?
We have our own drinks up here, man. We have one that everybody thinks is alcohol, but it's not.
What's that one?
L8.
Yeah. What is that?
See? That's what I'm saying. Never had it.
Show us. You're a diehard Mountain Dew and
L8. We are. All right. So
I've never heard of that one. I'm genuinely intrigued by it.
Yeah, give me a second. So this stuff is actually made like 20 minutes from my house.
Oh, so we have a factory to raid. Gotcha.
Yeah. So it is. I'm trying to find a good picture of it. Yeah, they do sell it nationwide now.
Oh, nationwide is on your side. The problem with that is I don't go to Cracker Barrel anymore at all. I will not go anymore.
Yeah. So this is L8 here.
What is this? A Sprite?
No, it is definitely not Sprite.
Ooh,
Strict.
I see a cherry flavor.
Yeah, they got they had the original, they had the zero, they have a cherry zero, they had an orange cream.
Ooh, I want to try the orange cream and the cherry.
And then how long ago was it, Kitty? They had the when did? All right, I know time has been wonky, but Dominion came out last year, right?
June.
June. Okay, Blackberry. Yes, that was the flavor they released back then over the summer. But no, this is the LA. It was good. People, if you go to other states with it, they think it's alcohol. But no, definitely, I'll have to bring some next time we all do something. It's
Or
I like it.
I'll have to force myself to go to Cracker Barrel, which God help me with that.
Yeah, they did release the Blackberry. It's good though. I like it, but I've had it here forever because we grew up here with it.
Yeah.
So
That's just fine.
this is one of those things. Like those are here. They actually do some Mountain Dew bottling here, which I had no
Ooh.
clue. Not technically Kentucky, but Grippos are made like 2 hours away from here. It's all kinds of crazy.
Grippos?
Yep. Oh, please. You've never had Grippos? No? Oh, no, chat. Have you all had Grippos? We need to know this. I know Kitty said.
I have never seen this package a day in my life.
Oh, that's sad, man. Grippos are good. Y'all are just a state down, man. Like
that's hilarious to me.
Grippos. Oh no, Shrex, you should. Oh no. No, Grippos are chips that are made like an hour and a half away. Oh no.
That hurt.
The Kentucky choice. I know, Kitty, right?
Just
we
need to enlighten them of the Kentucky watch of choice.
These are
Grippos and L8. What is that? The modern day moon pie and RC Cola?
Hey, it's a good combo. It's the combo that keeps on giving. Oh yeah, no, these are good, man. They even have a good barbecue sauce they started doing recently. You can take them and
we are the official chip of the Cincinnati Reds.
Yep.
No wonder I haven't heard of them. They're from there with y'all.
Well, they're not. It depends on where you're at. Like I said, it's only like an hour or so for me. But I don't know.
Grippo jerky, one package is $14. Wow.
Yeah, jerky is expensive.
Hot barbecue chips, 1.5 pound box is $10.
Nah, man, you can take the.
I'm looking. I'm on the website now.
Oh yeah, no problem.
Salt and vinegar, sweet Maui onion, cheddar and horseradish, and sour cream.
Oh man, one of my favorites with those though are the jerky. Yeah, no, you take them, you get them smashed up, and then you bread the chicken with them, and it's really good.
I've never tried that, but I tried that with Doritos one time. That actually turned out pretty decent.
Oh, you did that with Doritos once?
Oh yeah.
Everybody this week has also been talking about the transition here. Have you had the barbecue Doritos yet?
Yes. I
can't remember if you had
what
them
is
or
the
not.
Tennessee locals? Hold on. Local snack foods.
Lawler's Restaurant.
I'm not entirely Grand Pacific.
Grand Pacific. Yeah. What are the
what? Moon pies?
I don't know what your all's local snack is. That's your area, Nate.
Just because I live here doesn't mean it's my area of expertise.
Bella, are you here? What's the
I never know what is like exclusive to Tennessee.
No, I don't know. Are there anything that's exclusive to you all?
It looks like the moon pies are exclusive to us. Or at least they're known for us or something.
Yeah, kitty barbecue Doritos.
But
It's a
yeah,
new
I
thing.
actually when the chip first came out, I actually did a taste test on stream,
Right, I think I
and
remember.
I had the bag in here for like a week, just munching on them.
Are
They're
they as good?
they're barbecue chips.
Barbecue
Don't
chips.
know what you're wanting from that.
Oh no, Strix has said they
Goo Goo
exist.
clusters apparently. Local no. This is on Nashville too, so
I don't know, man. It's just the way things go.
but yeah, we don't. There's really nothing. Yeah, moon pie.
No, I'm curious
I don't
now.
know. Like, are there what snack foods are only in Tennessee? What food is Tennessee known for? First invented at a Chattanooga bakery, moon pies are a Tennessee tradition. In the 1950s, stores began selling moon pies and RC colored together. Okay. Google what the fuck. No. What food can you only get in Tennessee? The first one is catfish. That's bullshit. Here's one for you: biscuits and gravy.
Biscuits and gravy.
Yeah, moon pie is the biggest one that pops up. That's it. What candy is native Goo Goo cluster? Didn't even know that.
Let's see.
Banana pudding is originated in Tennessee. Okay.
Yeah, it looks. They have beer cheese and barbecue for us for some reason, but everywhere has barbecue. I don't. We're not really the barbecue state. I don't understand that.
I know moon pies are sold nationwide, but they originated from Tennessee apparently, Chattanooga,
Yeah.
which is on that side of the state. So
Nate's like, yeah, we take credit for moon pies.
I don't know. Google, listen, okay, Google. I'm just reading what Google says. Okay, don't take me at my word for it. Go read fucking Google. But y'all just have music and redneck Disney World.
Oh, and we have Hot Pockets too.
Hot Pocket.
Yeah, I forgot about that.
I can do with some Hot Pockets though, bro.
Um,
Do you remember the different varieties of Hot Pockets that were out, like Lean Pockets, Cuisine Pockets?
yeah, I remember those.
And now it's just Hot Pockets and like 5 options.
Yeah, there's not a lot of them right now. What the shit? I didn't know that.
What you got?
Apparently, Dippin' Dots are made here.
Really?
The ice cream of the future.
Yeah, it can't be frozen for more than like 2 seconds after it's been removed from the icebox.
Dude, when those things first came out, I was in love with them. I still get them at the theater here, but they're like
I got one at the
$10 a
theater.
thing.
I got one from the theater. I think it's when I went to see Uncharted, and that thing got messy. Like as soon as I opened the pack, it was like,
Yeah.
"What? Okay."
Strix knows what's up. We get them any chance.
I know the local zoo sells some.
Yeah, they had a vending machine of them at Kings Island, which is an amusement park up here, but it was like $10 and no, it was like $8 in the vending machine.
Well, that's at an amusement park.
Yeah,
just saying.
Hold on, what do you ask, Strix?
Question: if you had to live in a Disney World, which one would you choose to live in? Galaxy's Edge. Wait. Are we talking about like Disney? Because my mind went to a park, but if you're talking like Disney World, hold up.
Yes, elaborate. Disney World. Oh, real Disney.
Doesn't help.
Okay,
like movies.
movies.
Okay.
Ooh, that's a toughie.
Star Wars. Star Wars is Disney.
You pick Star Wars.
Star Wars is Disney. Animated. Okay, there you
go. Animated Star Wars.
Star Wars Clone Wars.
No.
I don't think Disney. Depends on the Star Wars movie you're talking about. If you're talking about Force Awakens then yeah. But seriously, thinking for a second. Everyone's expecting me to say Lion King, but that's not going to happen.
Yeah, that wouldn't be a very good one. You wouldn't make it very long in that one.
No, I wouldn't.
Mufasa, he would get you.
Treasure Planet. That'd be fun.
That's basically Star Wars. No, I love Treasure Planet.
I'm trying to think.
Let me ruin childhoods for people. Oh no. What you got? Rex is gonna ruin it. It involves Lion King? Oh no. What are you gonna ruin with Lion King? I'm curious now. Treasure Planet.
I'm not budging until I see this.
Not.
Oh yeah, that's old.
Oh no.
I think I know where this is going. Does it have to do with Scar later on?
No.
That can't. Hold on. Oh shit, that could be it.
What?
Oh god, that could have been it. So the scene in The Lion King when Zazu's singing in the cage, you know the skull that Scar is playing with? That's Mufasa's.
Yeah, that's not good. To ruin the childhood. No, I didn't even think about that.
All right, you say so.
To conceal the body. Yeah, I mean.
And then he stuck all the hyenas on it. I'm trying to think of a good. Like, which one would be ideal?
Hyenas won't eat a lion. Yeah. I don't know what would be ideal.
They eat Scar.
They do? Oh. Nate says, yeah,
they eat Scar. You're wrong. They eat. Oh, not natural, but.
Yeah, in the animated movie.
I got it.
I don't know.
And I think it's Strix's answer too.
Oh, I'm curious.
No, he said Treasure Planet. Never mind. That and they're pissed at him. Zootopia could be fun.
Zootopia. There you go. There's so many good ones to pick from, though, too.
It is obviously a bear.
He's the bear. Maybe I want to go live in Hercules.
Okay, but why? No,
I don't know.
Oh, definitely.
Oh, yes, absolutely.
You know, see, I don't want to be. My initial thought: put me in Aladdin and give me the lamp. But if you live in the world, that doesn't mean that you're automatically going to, get the MacGuffin of said movie, so you can make your life, like perfect.
Yeah,
it just says live in the world.
I don't know. Toy Story wouldn't be bad.
Just be a toy.
Yeah, just be a.
Oh yeah, that. So, I mean, if I'm just a character walking in the background of like Zootopia, hey, that's cool. I'm just an animal now.
Yeah, that's fair. That's one way to do it.
I'm looking at my shelf because I have several movies over here. and then some over there, but I can't see those because my fan's in the way, and it's dark. Now you might meet the main character and becomes, hey, how you doing?
Oh, that's true.
Can you imagine can you imagine meeting Aladdin and he has the lamp and you know it?
Hey, buddy.
Here's the thing. Here's the thing. Hey, Aladdin, let me talk to you for a sec, Al. Can I call you Al? Or how about Lad? Or just Laddie, Den, whatever. Come here. Let me talk. Genie is allowed, Genie allows you 3 wishes for whoever is in possession of the lamp.
Mm-hmm.
This might sound mean to Genie.
Oh, no. What are you doing, Nate?
Genie, I love you. Pass that motherfucker around. Just, you get 3 wishes. No. You get 3 wishes. You get 3 wishes.
Oh,
just
Lord. That would be interesting, I guess, to see. Pass the lamp, Molly. Alibaba.
Which here's another question. If you did have the lamp, what would your 3 wishes be?
Oh, Lord.
And you're not limited to freeing the genie because, we're all friends here. We're all like Genie. We're all helping each other out. And at the end of it, one of us is going to wish Genie free.
I honestly don't know what I would wish for, man.
Have you never thought about it?
Not really.
You've never played around with that idea?
Well, I guess it's
if I had the Dragon Balls, what would my wish be? If I had Genie, what would my 3 wishes be?
Not the same as the Dragon Balls, isn't it? Yeah.
My first wish would to live comfortably with my friends. I would only need 1 wish.
What's your wish?
Because while everyone else is doing their own thing, I would be like, let me go last. And I'd be like, okay, cool. While everyone's making their wishes, getting their shit, getting everything they want, I'm over here writing down everything that I want in my life. And I'm giving all credit to Kaiser Neko, because this was something he said on one of the podcasts.
I think I know where you're going with this one.
You write down all the changes you want in your life, your physical being, your health, your money, your friends, your relationship, all of that.
Live comfortably with my friends. Yep, that's a good one, Tricks.
And the paper or the book can be however lengthy you want, because the only thing that the wish is, hand them this piece of paper and say, everything that is written down here, make this my reality.
That's almost as
and there's no twisting rules, there's no breaking rules.
Yeah, I've seen people do the other version of that. This notebook, whatever I write in it, has to happen.
like a positive death note, like a positive note or something.
Well, I mean,
that's sort of bending rules almost. No, the 3 rules are: can't kill anybody, can't make anybody fall in love with you, and can't bring people back from the dead. Other than that,
saying
you got it.
You could write whatever on the paper, but it still has to abide by those rules to an extent, or no?
You talking about what Strix is saying?
No, what you're saying.
No, what I'm saying is you write down everything on your piece of paper. Like, I want to have this physique. I want to have this hair. I want to have this beard. I want to have these talents. I want to have this. I want to have this much money. I want to have this fame. I want to have this recognition. Just examples. Go with me here. I want my family to be this healthy. I want my friends to be this healthy and successful. I want all of this. Make that piece of paper my reality.
Makes sense. Make your own death note. Go ahead, Strix. Make your own death note.
Just don't you ever write my name in that book where I'm haunting your ass. The only 2 wishes I would do is for myself and 1 for my friends.
There you go.
But that would bend the question, what would the other 2 wishes be? Hold on a sec. Get another piece of paper.
Get another piece of paper.
First off, that's old grocery list, so I don't need that anymore. I'm doing this for the aesthetic here. Just go with me here. Shut up.
He's like, wait a minute, not the
Okay,
grocery
hold
list.
on a second. Oh my god, what are you writing down now? Hold on a sec. Just calm down, Genie. Red Fusion, Cherry Vanilla Dr. Pepper. All the snacks from the 90s, just in general. You know what? Yeah, because we haven't done the first wish, right? Cool. Give me that paper back. Set it right there. Cool. Thanks. Okay, all these foods permanently available to me. Ads on this paper. Make it to where, make life the way it was in the 90s. Just the ease of living. Yeah. But yeah, that'd be 2 wishes. And then the third wish, make Stackers a permanent addition to Burger King. And the quesadillas. I don't fucking know.
Quesadillas, yes, make them all. Uh-oh, Bella has a thought about this.
The only wish that really matters is the first wish, because you can write down anything on that paper.
That's true.
And it can be however many pages. You can have one page dedicated to nothing but like what you want your personal body to look like and everything. You can have one paper dedicated to nothing but your like financial situation. One dedicated entirely to your friends and your family and their health and their finances, whatnot.
Yeah, that's fair. I mean,
and all you have to do is say, everything that is written here, make this my reality. And there's no breaking the rules.
I don't know. It's tough to say.
Shrek, that could be your third wish.
Turn into my persona. There you go. Oh.
Like,
man.
It's long-winded, but I think that. Damn it! You don't got a lamp now. Also, I'm curious about Bella's thought on this.
I know, right? Be the way to do it. See what her thoughts are on it. I don't know, man. It's just I don't know what I would wish for. Like I'm kind of like in the vein of Strix there, take care of everybody.
Well, that's the thing, with that paper, everyone you care about will be included.
Yeah, that's fair too. Keep them included.
When I reach in my pocket, I will always have the exact amount of current legal tender needed from the country I am in.
That's fair. That's a legit wish, though. So,
like, just goes cross country. Okay, I want this. Okay, cool. Here you go. Now, question about that: will that work? Just swiping your card.
Oh, yeah, they make cards that do that now. Or yeah, they have.
Wait, what?
They have cards that do that.
They have cards that do that. They do exactly what she was talking about.
Well, I mean, you don't have infinite money. It's based off of whatever money you have.
Yes, it's called a debit or credit card.
Yeah, no.
But I'm asking, like, in the case of what she's saying when she reaches into her pocket.
Yeah.
Like, is it only that pocket? Or just, like, say you're buying something online and you want to buy some. Just enter card information. Boom, you got it.
Oh, I mean, yeah, I could do that, too.
So, I mean, that's valid. That'd make all of us meeting up a lot easier.
All right, let's go, guys.
That's another thing that would be added to my list. All my streamer friends live in the same subdivision together.
Yeah, streamer subdivision. There we go.
And it's not just a single street. It's like multiple, it's like 5 or 6 different streets, and not everyone just lives in the same subdivision.
Streamer town.
Okay, whose part are we hanging out at this week? Streamer neighborhood. Yes. Yeah. The food in my fridge and pantry will never spoil, no matter how long it is in there.
Oh, that's good.
Including cooked foods. Yes.
Oh, that would be good. I don't know. It would be Trying to think of any other stuff you would want to wish for other than what we've already said. Food in the fridge is a good one. I don't know, man. I don't really think of anything else. Streamer neighborhood, get everything you need as long as everybody's taken care of. That's the main thing, honestly.
I mean, with my first wish, all that's taken care of.
Exactly. So Nate's got it all going. Have that. I don't know. Did anybody else have any crazy things they did this week?
I signed up for the gym yesterday.
The gym.
And I wanted to go today, but I was too busy playing Mass Effect 2.
Mass Effect.
Like this was my goal for today. But yesterday, Grandma said she wanted to make meatloaf, so I was like, "Okay, cool, we'll do meatloaf today," which we did, which was delicious. After we did everything, I would go to the gym for like an hour or so. Do some cardio, do some lifts, just to kind of get the field going. In time for to do this tonight. Yeah, I've been playing Mass Effect 2 since.
Hey, Mass Effect is a classic, man. You can't go wrong with that.
Especially me.
Hey, Nate's version.
And one of my friends also has these abilities with the same caveats as myself. Wait, what? Oh, okay, cool. Switch
the food.
Yeah.
The food, right? Yeah.
Food and the money, I'm assuming.
The food. It'd be the way to do it. Keep everything going, get the food, be happy, healthy. I don't know. We're talking about things last week that people forget or didn't remember. Does anyone remember the Playhouse McDonald's?
You mean you mean when McDonald's didn't look like someone from Seasonal Depression was in charge of the development?
Yeah, that.
Like, hold on.
Because I don't know if Kitty's still here, but I remember ours had it had all the playpens and all the other crazy stuff in the tunnels, but it also had a whole row of like 4 or 5 N64s that you could play.
I do remember that.
And they had Banjo
Go to
Kazooie
Facebook.
on them.
Go to Facebook and share the picture I just seen you.
I had Banjo Kazooie on them, if I remember right. Let's see. She got here
back when it was colorful and everything, and now it just looks corporate.
Where's the?
Like, that's depressing. That picture right there.
For those in the know, Nate's talking about this. But now they're going for that more Starbucks aesthetic.
I don't want Starbucks in my McDonald's.
Oh man, that's crazy to think about, though. Honestly,
like
the same abilities. No, I've noticed they've remodeled a bunch of them like that too. It's just
some of the restaurants have gotten remodels for the better. Like Wendy's looks
looks really good now.
It does, but I do miss the do you remember like the patio looking like sunroof section?
Mm-hmm.
McDonald's grew up with our generation. Yes, it did. And
grew up with our generation.
Girl.
Yeah, I know, like the ones that had the tunnels and all the craziness in them. And
I can never get on there. I was always too big for the play area.
I never got into them as much. I just played the video game consoles they had. I was like, yeah, let's go.
Not all of them had that. If anything, a lot of the Burger Kings around here had those.
Did they?
Mm-hmm.
Wait, I think I remember something.
I know McDonald's has some, but I remember seeing some at Burger King.
The demo games in stores.
Oh my god! The amount of kids that fought over that I saw.
You mean the break your neck? Go to Walmart. Yeah, I'm going to the game section.
Mm-hmm.
I remember the GameCube one had Rogue Squadron demo and Sonic, and I would just go and play those all the time. Yep. Oh, you know, Kitty. Could
Okay,
never
we got to
lose
go
it.
home. No, I want to play this game. No, you have that game at home.
The game at home. Not the same.
It's like you have this exact game at home.
Oh, they could never lose you. Yeah, those demos got progressively worse as the years went on. They technically have them up now, don't they? It's just not. They don't have them up anymore, do they?
No, there's no more. That they don't have those displays anymore.
No, yeah, probably went away with pandemic times.
Nah,
but I remember
way before that.
I don't know. I thought
all the hours on Mario 64 at Walmart.
Oh Lord! Do you remember the one, Kitty, that had Rogue Squadron and all them on it? And then there was was it a PS2 or a PS1 demo that had Medieval on it? It had a demo for it, and then the one at Walmart had the PS2 demo for the iToy. If you all remember that thing,
iToy,
yeah, the PS2i, basically like the first attempt at motion games. You remember the eye that hooks up to your PlayStation?
Oh, that.
No, you do remember it, right? I'm not crazy.
Vaguely, but I didn't know that it was on PS2.
It was very crappy. It indeed was, but it was the first attempt at it that I remember. I always wanted one, and it was like, no. I don't know. It was something for sure to remember. Man, those were different. The Xbox attempt. Yeah, I remember it, Strix. They tried it too. There wasn't much for it. Or do you remember when Walmart had lobster tanks? People always say that was never a thing.
Oh, it was 100% a thing. And it always smelled weird.
Everybody's like, those were never a thing. And I was like, damn it, they were a thing. I remember them. I would always go look at the lobsters because they would have their claws tied up, and it was sad.
I remember one time I asked my family, like, can we get a lobster?
Oh, no.
Because I thought it was a pet thing.
It was a pet. Oh, no.
It was like, oh, how long I was. All right, we're doing this again. Also, that picture I sent, don't bring that up yet. We'll talk about that later. Before we continue, I will be right back.
Oh boy, this is going to be a fun article.
So, give me just a minute.
He will be back. He'll be back. I worked at Walmart. I know how they took care of those tanks. Is this a good thing or not a good thing? Is it a bad thing, Strix, that they didn't take care of them the right way? Because, working at Walmart, I can only imagine. It's not a fun thing. Or when they had the actual the arcade section thing for like the fist did not live healthy. The siphon filter demo. I'd always go play the racing game too. The arcade ones that they had in the arcade section, and they were very expensive. That's how things go back then. Much simpler time for the most part. Many hours that I don't know. It was interesting to think about because people always say, yeah, that wasn't a thing. And I was like, yes, it was. It was definitely a thing. What else was there back then? You can still find the fist tanks sort of now, but they're very limited. and what they have, or just the toy section in general. Moorhead had a truck racing game. I remember that, Kitty. They did have that one up there. I was playing.
Hi.
Hey, Nate's back. They had the hunting game too. I remember that.
What hunting
I
game?
did. Like the ones that they had at the arcade section of the Walmart.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I didn't know you couldn't get change back out of those, and I got in trouble because I put like a 20 in it.
Oh jeez.
We were there for a while. They're like, you put how much in it? I don't know.
I thought I could get change.
Exactly. Yeah, those are the days. Like, they don't do that stuff anymore, though. Like, if you go to places that actually, like, the arcade places, it's all like a card now. There's no more of the change or, getting the tickets or anything like that. I was stuck on the roller coaster level. Some reason the memories you have of the child of demo machines. The Menace Cap come out. Yep. They had that. They did have a handheld one set up, didn't they? I think, yep, they had a Game Boy Advance SP set up, and then later on they had a DS set up, if I remember right.
I don't remember.
You don't remember this at all in Walmart's back in the day? Those would get broke so easy. All right. What did you send me, Nate, anyway?
I sent you a trip down memory lane.
Oh, man. Uh-oh. It's tripped in. The reality. Yep, Phantom Hourglass. That was a thing they had on there. 22 things forgotten. Kmart. Oh, no. I'm curious.
Kmart. Do you remember Kmart?
I remember Kmart. When Walmart looked like this outside. You mean when they didn't close? Or yeah, when they did close? I'm sorry. I got tripped up on my words there.
No, they close now.
Yeah, I remember when they looked like. We had one up here, or we had one of the last ones of those here. There were door graders who offered stickers. Yes, the stickers. I remember that. I always wanted one. Got sad when I didn't get a sticker back then, but those are.
Do you remember when they used to wear like the pins, especially in like electronics, when they wore like the pins of like movies coming out?
Mm-hmm.
I remember specifically.
It's now a tractor. So yeah,
when we were in the electronics section one day and we were buying something, I forget what. And the woman at the counter had a Lion King pin. And I was just like, can I have that Lion King pin? And my mom was like, you can't ask them that. They're not allowed to give that stuff out. And she was like, actually, you can have this one.
Oh, really? Boy.
And it was just like that big. And it was just the Lion King VHS cover, like on a pin that you could like pin to your shirt. I wore that thing everywhere I went.
That. What else we got here? Walmart.
Mm-hmm.
Oh no! I remember him.
I remember, like every time Grandma and I went to Walmart, I would always go to the McDonald's while she shopped.
Go to the McDonald's. I'd just go sit down with Ronald. We would chill out for a bit.
Sit there. Hey, buddy, how you doing? Come here.
Yeah, I remember those. Fully remember.
I haven't scrolled through this list, so I don't know what else on here.
We're gonna find out.
There's your lobster tanks.
Yes, there they are. They did exist.
How did they get a picture of the Mount Sterling Walmart?
Oh man. There they are. Please ask for assistance.
This is just turning into a nostalgia podcast. I don't see the issue with that.
Oh, man. Yes! Oh, we just talked about these, but yes. There we go. I remember this.
I swear I had no idea half of these were on here.
Oh, this was with the Wii section, so that's not too long ago. But
That's Wii U, isn't it? That looks
I
like
see
no.
Wii, but it's hard. I don't know.
I thought
There's no, there's no way Wii U would be there with a Game Boy Advance.
God, fair. Never mind.
I just don't think, because Wii U, as we learned, was 2013, not 2006.
No, that was just the release of Black Flag. Was 2013.
Oh,
We don't.
When did the Wii U come?
2012 is when the Wii U first came out.
Okay, so yeah, no, they're not a chance.
They featured an animated smiley face. I do vaguely remember that.
I remember that. The smiley face was everywhere.
Hold on. Zoom in on that. Zoom in on what?
On what? What are we zooming in on?
Oh, I remember that.
What do we need to zoom in on?
The game. Scroll back up to the GBA.
Oh.
Can you zoom in on that?
We'll find out.
No. That's about all you got.
Oh, give me a second. That's Spider-Man? Nope. That's rated M. That can't be Spider-Man. I don't remember it. I don't remember an M-rated Spider-Man game.
There wasn't.
But it looks like Spider-Man. Oh. M ratings were different then. I still don't remember an M-rated Spider game. I don't think.
I'm legit looking on Google just to see if I can find that cover.
Oh man, it looks like there's a Deadpool.
Wait. I know exactly what game that is.
It's Battleship down there, I think. Did you find it?
Tell me if this looks familiar.
Well, I'll be damn. That is close.
That is it.
Dang. Well, I stand corrected.
That's it.
According to what we found,
that's not Deadpool. That's not Deadpool.
That would be this gem. If you all remember this gem, Zombie U. So I suppose there was that. I don't remember or know why on earth there would be a Game Boy Advance there with that. But,
they probably forgot to take it down.
They forgot to take the Game Boy Advance down.
Yeah.
And you bought that at once, yeah. Oh, I remember, Kitty. You were one of the 4 people that bought a Wii U at launch. And then you got mad at it and traded it in for a PS4 or PS3. I'm trying to remember. Because I remember you traded it in.
Circa 2012.
Yep. Walmart. They bagged all the purchases.
The blue bags. Absolutely missed the blue. I missed the blue bags.
I remember those bags. Oh no. SFS. No. What is this? GameStop?
Also, that Burger King logo on that gift card.
Yep, I see it. Was it a 3DS? I don't know. As I remember, Walmart. Because I remember, I think didn't we go to GameStop together that day? Next, hold on, Shreks. We're reminiscing about things. There's Target. It used to look like. Yep, I remember that version of Target. Don't go to Target that often, though. I remember that.
Kmart right there. Oh, I miss Kmart.
Mm-mm-mm.
Kmart at the end of the day was always just a different Walmart.
Oh man,
Like it had a special charm to it.
I remember these. These were the real deal ices. I'd have to get one every time I went to Walmart.
Where did we go when y'all were here that you got one? We went somewhere, did we not? And you got one?
The theater. The theater.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
We never went to Target, so this is all new. You never went to Target?
Oh no. It was before you.
Yeah, it was before y'all.
Yeah, it was before y'all came down.
It was the day we went to see Jurassic Park, Dragon Ball.
We went to see Jurassic Park. Yeah, for beverages night.
Don't remember. So
I don't remember that, but I didn't go to Target that much.
I didn't either. I gave Bella shit about never going to Target, but I don't really care for Target. And inside the store.
See, I don't remember Target.
Vaguely remember seeing stuff like that.
Don't remember this either.
Again, it's Target, so yeah. I do remember seeing that.
Yeah, I remember that. But like
360? No, wait. That's original Xbox, ain't it?
Either I am having a weird case of Mandela effect, or that TV should never have been advertised when those were there. That is a 32-inch flat screen TV. That should never. And that look at that iPod too. That is an actual iPod.
Yeah, that's the one with like the little spinny dial thing.
I don't remember. Those shouldn't exist at the same time.
A time traveler took this picture and then they posted, "Hey, you want to fuck with people?"
That is exactly what they did. They're like, "Hey, let's put the
same color."
Bella, are you the time traveler?
As for Kmart, used to yes.
I remember the big K. I don't know if it's in here, and the off chance, do you remember their Little Caesars back in the day?
You know, back when it was good.
Yep, the Kmart Little Caesars. Come on, I know it's got to be in here. Yeah, maybe there's the Kmart caffeine. Those A plus. Sam Goody, I remember. Yeah, there it is. Oh, there was nothing better than getting the. Is that an Xbox One? I thought that was an Xbox One for a second. It's got the green thing. Oh,
it does kind of look Xbox One-y. But my fondest memories of Kmart, there are two instances. I got most of my Star Wars action figures from Episode 1 from Walmart. But for some reason, Kmart had an exclusive pack. Like I told y'all, I couldn't have Darth Maul because, you know.
Yeah.
I can never. So, you know, I was like, I want the double-bladed lightsaber toy, you know, for my action figures. Kmart had a little set that came with the Darth Maul cloak you can put on your action figures, the Darth Maul lightsaber, and the hilt, which was without the blades, and the little probe droid.
Mm-hmm.
I went through about 10 of those things because I snapped one of the lightsabers in half intentionally because I was trying to reenact the
Oh,
fights
right.
with the toys.
Yeah, Kitty, he couldn't have Darth Maul as a kid.
I couldn't have anything Darth Maul as a kid because my family, big time religious family, saw the horns as demonic and devilish. So red face,
No.
horns, that's the devil. So
Oh,
anytime I drew Darth Maul, I shit you not, he basically had Yusuke hair.
he had Yusuke hair. Now that would be something to see. You got to find one of those drawings, Nate.
They don't exist anymore.
They don't exist. No. The blue light specials. Yeah, strict science.
So,
The blue light.
so what I did, I gave him the hair. He had the face paint, and he had a little goatee,
Okay.
and that was the Darth Maul that I drew whenever I drew Star Wars. Then why'd they let you watch the movie? I don't know. Listen.
No, that's sad, man. Blue light specials. I remember those too. And some of the seem.
Don't remember that.
I vaguely
that?
remember that.
Hold on, what is that? Some shop. I do remember that.
I vaguely.
Parents can be weird. It was my grandparents, but yeah.
Oh man, I used that thing so much. I didn't even know what it was doing.
I didn't either. I was like squeezing my arm. I was like, what?
I just look at the numbers and be like, is this good or bad? What does this thing do? Monitor the health kiosk. Oh, look at the flip phone.
Yeah.
I would just let it squeeze because it felt like
Same.
Yeah, it's like, ooh, push the button.
It feels fun, but I like it.
Oh man. Oh
yeah.
Photo development.
The mall here had a dinosaur exhibit. Just like full-size dinosaur models just scattered throughout the mall. Grandma took me one day because dinosaurs. And took pictures, and they came in that very case, and just she handed me this. She handed me the pack and was like, "Here you go." And I flipped through it. Sure enough, it was pictures of me and my brother and all the dinosaurs.
Oh man! And finally,
I wish I could find them.
I remember those bags, but I haven't seen one in so long. It's accurate.
I miss Kmart. I hate the fact that, and honestly, the only one that was around here was in a unfortunately bad part of town. At least that's now a bad part of town.
And a not good part of town.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Like every time like Grandma and I would go, like in the later years of this Kmart before it closed down, I was always like tense. But we liked going to Kmart, so we went there, and yeah. I'm going through Google. I want to try to find more pictures.
Yeah, that's the way to do it for sure.
What is one store from like the 90s that you just miss?
Goody said it earlier. Sam Goody. I remember Sam Goody was awesome.
What is Sam Goody?
There's a store we had up here. I don't know if you guys had them down there. Just picture FYE, but with less of the practical stuff and more like actual stuff you liked. I don't know. I could try to find. They had a music section. They had everything.
So it was Hastings.
I guess you could say something like that because that's where. Man, why can't you figure out anything?
I'm not good at figuring things out. What are you talking about? Since we're talking about the demos, do you remember some of the games you were so super excited about coming out back in the day? I don't remember being anticipating for a lot of games. I just saw what was out because I never kept up with things like I do now.
As far as the demos, Definitely the Sonic one and the Star Wars one that I got to play. And then, as you know, back then it was really, if you saw it on TV, you knew it was coming out.
That thing.
But for me personally, and I think Nate is similar to this, Kitty, probably anyone else that grew up in this era, it was always for me uh, Friday night, Saturday, whatever it would be. You know, if I was good, we'd go to the video store, and then
And
I
what
would
was the
see
name of
what
that video store?
ours. It wasn't Blockbuster.
Really? Y'all didn't have Blockbuster up there?
We had Blockbuster in Lexington. Ours was Movie Warehouse.
Okay.
What's Kitty? Believe it or not, one of those still exists in my hometown. I remember we had a movie gallery.
I remember Movie Gallery.
Ours
What
was
was the other one?
definitely not.
There was another one that I think was was like a local place, but I don't remember it.
Yeah, the Video Express at the bottom of the hill. Oh man, I don't know. There's all kind of, because they would have the movies in the video game section, and it was just amazing. But that was basically the extent for me. It was like, if there was a new game there, I'd be like, gotta try it. Or when there was something you really, really wanted and you knew exactly where it was, and you would run to it, and it would just be the box. Because remember, it would have the box in the front and then the case in the back if they had it available.
I remember just.
Yeah, I remember it. No. Nate, you're cut off. You have to hop back in again. I don't know why that's doing that to you. It's very odd. I don't know. I can't think of any reason it's doing that to him. I don't know if it's something in his settings or.
Okay, at the same time.
There you go. Oh, did we click it at the same? What are the odds of clicking it at the same time?
I got one for you. I got one for you specifically.
For me?
Do you remember the Dragon Ball Z magazines?
I do.
I remember like the art for the covers was never great. But the content
was always, yep, Strix, we have one of those here still. Oh, I remember the Shonen Jump magazines. I would go and read them at. Who had them? Oh, yeah, I remember them because it would have different manga chapters like each week or every month, whatever it was they came out.
I had that book.
Yeah, are you talking about the magazines or the Fazoli's? Wait, before I go any further.
Wait.
It's like I want to go again.
Oh, you lucky bitch. That's a video. I don't want to watch the video. But at the same time, I want to watch that later.
No. You're talking about these. Yes, I remember these.
Oh, this girl. Look at Facebook is just making me jealous. Look at this.
Uh-oh.
Refresh.
Yeah, hold on. If I exit out of that.
Yeah.
Oh man, it's a small picture though.
Is it? Did it come in as a small picture?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it did. But it's just her showing her collection of the magazines.
Yeah. For those also curious, it is.
Ooh,
this
she's
here.
got the how to. I want to be friends with her.
She got them all.
I want to be friends with her.
Man, that's insanity. But no, I remember those magazines. Oh Lord, I zoomed in too much.
They sold those magazines at the local gas station,
Do they?
and every time they had a new one, like I would always be like, "Can we go to the gas station and get the Dragon Ball magazine?"
Oh man.
And this is around the time that they were trying to get me out of Dragon Ball Z because, quote, "You're too old. You need to get out of this crap." But I never did. I never got out of it.
Yeah, they have some of the stuff through it. Trying to
I remember,
think because I remember those, and then the drawing books and all of that. I don't know. It's really weird. I mean, I have some older stuff, but I had to dig them out sometime to remember. I may still have some of those. I know I had the either the Dragon Ball magazine or some type of Game Freak, Game Informer thing, whatever it was back then, that had the article on Budokai 2 and a demo disc for something. And I don't know if it was Budokai demo disc or something, but I played it nonstop.
it was Final Bout.
Was it Final Bout?
No, I'm just making a bad joke.
Oh no. Okay. I was like, wait a minute. Oh, but I remember though that was the days, man.
I'm legit saving that to watch later because I want to watch this video.
Watch the video. What video are we watching?
It's a 20-minute video, like that picture of the girl with all the magazines. It's like a 20-minute video of that. So, man,
anybody remember Radio Shack?
Radio Shack, Circuit City. My dad got us kicked out of Radio Shack one day. It was Circuit City. We were there. We were looking at stuff, and Dad was like, "Well, I just got us kicked out." Mom was like, "Why did you do that?" Because I told the guy he didn't know what he was talking about, and I know more than he does.
Oh no!
And then the manager got involved and was like, "Do you really have any idea about what you're selling here?" And
Is he gone again? That's so weird. We got the same mic, don't we? Same mic, same everything. He'll be back in a moment. That's so odd that he's doing that. Might be the software. I don't know. It's weird though. It's like we're running off of the same stuff pretty much to the most part. We did it again. We did it again. I don't know how we keep hitting that. But I don't know.
Why does it keep knocking me out?
You're doing the blue, aren't you?
A Blue Yeti, yeah.
Yeah, I was going to say, same thing I have running.
Exact
exact same thing. That's so weird. Is it now when you moved it, something happened there, but now you're back, so
I muted it. I hit the mute button.
Oh, okay. I was like, wait a minute.
That is so stupid. It don't like me.
No, we're gonna have to do some troubleshooting some point in time.
Maybe. Because I don't think we had this much of a problem last time.
We did.
Wait, where'd that one picture go? I'm falling down a rabbit hole right now.
Oh no, Nate's down the rabbit hole. Oh no.
Oh, I remember this book.
What book is that?
Pojo's unofficial total Dragon Ball Z book.
Oh.
It's just something random. Where'd that one? I remember that. I was legit gonna look at a picture, and I don't remember where it was.
You forgot? No.
Was this one? No, it's this one.
Or did everybody have a how deep? It's totally not a version. I don't know, Strix. That's a tough one to think about.
More rabbit holes. Oh, listen. When it comes to Dragon Ball, we can just keep going down and down and down. Because that's what I'm looking at is Dragon Ball.
Oh no, not the old.
Where did that image go? I know I got there because of Cooler.
You got there because of Cooler?
I clicked a Cooler picture, and now I can't find where the Cooler picture is. You keep talking. Keep going. Keep going. Come on. Keep just going. Keep
Strix
just going.
said you already had your Dragon Ball podcast. I don't know, man. It was we did have it, but I'm trying to think of.
You say that as if we can't just keep talking about Dragon Ball.
He's gonna do.
It's me and Dakota. We can.
Oh yeah, we can talk about Dragon Ball all day, but it's one of those things. Oh yeah, they don't make it like they used to, So
to make what?
the better. Looking at you, Super. There are better things than Dragon Ball.
Glaring at you, Super.
No, but it was one of those things like Strix was talking about earlier with the Shonen Jump stuff that they had. I remember those because they would have the chapters, and they would always. I really went because I don't remember if it was weekly, whenever, but it was during the Cell Saga. So I would try to go read it every week because it was ahead of where the anime was at as a kid.
Oh, yeah.
I was like, oh, what is this? I haven't seen this before.
Why does Gohan look weird?
Right? It was one of those things. Especially Yu-Gi-Oh cards out of the Jump books. Oh, they had those. The other video game books, the How to Draw books then. Does anyone else remember the...
Do you remember the Wizard books?
I don't know about the Wizard books. My mind was going to the old coupon machines, if you remember those.
I got two more books we can talk about.
Because I would just go pull out the coupons in those forever.
I don't know what coupon books you're talking about.
The coupon machine where you would pull it and it would just print out another coupon.
The grocery store?
And I would just keep pulling them. They're like, stop doing that.
This is now a Dragon Ball podcast. Yes.
Yeah.
But Nickelodeon magazine and they're about that big Disney magazines. Let's see if I can find those.
The Disney
magazine 90s.
That's
Disney Adventures. That's what they were called.
You're gonna get all the old things there.
This has become a nostalgia podcast series, and honestly, I'm 100% here for this.
Yeah, let's see. I'd run through the store of scenes, keep on, come back with her. Yes, I would do that too. I would do that.
Mom, I got us some coupons. We can save money now.
And it was always for random stuff that we didn't need. And
yeah.
It's like, that's great, honey, but we don't need that. Oh, those were the days, man.
I remember that. Oh, my God.
It was just a different time for stores back then, too.
Okay, just Google Disney Adventures Magazine 90s.
Magazine. Oh, buddy.
And then just go to the images and just share that screen.
Oh, man. I remember these.
You remember these?
Yep, I remember these. $90? Oh, man.
You went to shop, not... Oh, no, you didn't.
No, that was just at the top. Oh, what's Jafar? They were doing those up until Incredibles, too? Dang. I didn't think they did them that late. But
I had so many of these.
Oh, yeah, I don't
my God.
What? That was not a real thing. There's no way that's a real cover.
Click it. Hold on. I see it right here. Hold on. Yeah.
Disney one with Dragon Ball, Pokemon, and oh, what is that? Is that a what the hell was that movie? A Bug's Life?
Yeah.
Why do I
Hey, hey,
remember
hey, hey,
that?
hey. Click the picture.
What
Like,
more? What I don't remember. What? These don't make sense.
click that picture.
This one?
Yes, the one with Trunks on it. Click it.
Oh,
Go to the link that it has.
hold on.
Oh wait, it's not sharing that screen, is it?
And there we go. Let's say there's no way these are real. I guess they are. I remember the Pirates of the Caribbean.
Episode 2 with Perfect Cell on there.
Episode 2. Oh, Perfect Cell. Tony Hawk? Dude. I think I remember this. But there's some again weird stuff with time variances going on here.
Right. Hold on. I got one more I want to look up.
Like Harry Potter and Goku, Kim Possible, Dragon Ball, Card Captors. Yes. What? Why were these on the cover of a Disney magazine?
DBZ secrets revealed. I can't help but wonder what those secrets are.
What? Dragon Ball Z with Goten and like, whoa, man!
I
Is
got
that
one
Sailor
more.
Moon one?
Just
Australian. Maybe that makes sense for some of these.
These things went to at least 2005 because there's one for episode 3.
Is it on here or did you find one?
I'm back to the main Google search.
There we go. There's Jafar.
The magazine for kids. Okay, those aren't the same magazines right there, but these are.
Oh man, these are just crazy to think about, man. There's a Batman Forever one. Oh no.
I had so many of these, and then I had so many of the. Here's the other thing I want you to Google.
There's one with Doug on it.
Nickelodeon magazine 90s.
Oh man.
Like we're going down memory lane, friends. Just hold on, let me see if I can find
90s.
Yep.
Jeez.
That might be it.
Leo. Space Jam.
You remember all these?
Oh man.
I had that Star Wars one. I had the one with Space Jam. I had one for the Godzilla 1998 movie.
Oh my word. Rocket Power. All grown up. Oh man. That's hey, come school nerd me. Yep, I remember the National Geographic magazine tricks. They were a thing that existed too. I think they still do exist, but I don't think they're not
They
in.
do.
I don't think they're in physical magazine form, or they could be.
Rocket Power was the shit, dude. Fuck yeah.
I knew we were friends for a reason. I remember Rocket Power. They go wooga 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 wooga. Gosh, did they get a movie for that, or am I go?
I think I remember they did.
There was a Rocket. Yeah, so there was a Rocket Power movie, and then they went to Australia, New Zealand. There's one was like the big tidal wave or the big surf or something, and they were surfing. They were going to surf on it. I didn't find this.
The movie was just called Race Across New Zealand.
Was it? I don't remember that. Oh man. And then they had
It came out in 2002.
okay. And then their dad, Raymondo, or whatever his name was.
Raymondo.
His name was Ray, right? If I remember right. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And then Uncle Tito.
Uncle Tito, he's the chill dad. He'd say "Ooga." Oh man, Rocket Power was something else. Did you guys like All Grown Up better or Rugrats?
Rugrats. Then again, I was never a big fan of Rugrats in general. I always watched stuff like Jennifer Hale was in this. I always watched stuff like Rocket Power, The Wild Thornberries, Cat Dog.
Oh yes, Wild Thornberries, smashing.
I don't mean to alarm your dearest.
Then they did it had 3 movies? What? I don't know Rocket Power had
Race
3
Across
movies.
New Zealand, Reggie's Big Beach Break, and Island of the... Okay.
I remember that one.
I think Wild Thornberries had 2 movies as well. One was just a single movie, and one was a crossover with Rugrats.
Yep. I remember
which
the crossover.
was... I don't think I ever saw that one.
It was good. I remember the crossover.
I think that was happening around the time I started watching Toonami, and that just kind of took over my life.
Toonami? Oh, man.
Back when I really started watching Dragon Ball and Yu Yu Hakusho and Full Metal.
This Toonami was something else, man. Do you remember what block of Toonami they were on when you started watching it? No. Yep, you're cut out again, Nate. I don't know why that's doing that. There's something in the software, the settings, that's really being wonky over the next little bit. But we'll figure it out. We're going to have to check into that. I thought you were going to put yourself back in the stream.
I was going to let you do it because we kept doing it again.
Yeah, I'm going to have to look into that.
But no, it was a Yu Yu Hakusho, Dragon Ball Z, G Gundam. I believe there was occasionally a Tenchi Muyo in there. It's been happening a lot tonight, and I don't know why.
And yeah, it was good. We never had that issue.
I don't know.
I don't know. I was reading something. Somebody said it's something to do with the screen share. So we have been sharing the screen a lot tonight. So
maybe stop sharing the screen.
I don't know. We'll figure it out. We'll have to look into it and see.
2004, 2008. That's what I want to see.
Before 2008?
No, I'm looking at.
Put a claim to the $50. Hey, take the $50. That's your chicken nuggets for the rest of the week. There's other stuff that came out then too. Honestly, just trying to think. We had Wild Thornberries, then crossover, All Grown Up. What is it? Oh, we went to cartoons. Yeah, for a second we did. I was trying to think. But then I was talking about Toonami too there for a second.
Nickelodeon or Cartoon Network? Or Disney? Damn it, Shrix, get out of my head. I mean, that's not exactly what I was asking for, but similar concept.
Oh, it was Cartoon Network for me. Easy Cartoon Network back then. As much as I liked the Nickelodeon stuff, it was probably second and Disney third, just from the TV side of things, because I didn't really keep up.
Hold on, here's my thing. At this point, we're in the early 2000s, it sounds like. How about the 90s?
Was it in the 90s? The same thing. It was still the same for me, pretty much. You gotta remember, you got a couple
was a
years
Dis-
on me, so you would
I was
remember
Dis-
this differently.
I was a Disney's kid.
Like if it was the
I
90s,
had
90s, it
I
was
had Chippendale, I had DuckTales, Gargoyles, Darkwing Duck, Tailspin, Goof Troop.
uh,
This one show that no one ever talks about. People don't know this exists, and to me, that is the biggest crime on the planet. Especially if you like westerns. It's Wild West Cowboys of Moo Mesa.
that sounds vaguely familiar. But if you're going like straight 90s, for me, it was definitely Rugrats was in on it. So I was probably more of a Nick kid because the blue screen, Nick Jr., all that stuff. Yeah.
Face.
Yeah. The talking screen.
When early in the morning it was like Blue's Clues. The busy world of Richard Scarry.
Yes. Do you all remember, for those of you that can remember, Strick said he can't remember some of the stuff from then. When this was back in the time, like when Nickelodeon stuff would actually go off air, so it would just be the blue screen or the rainbow colored screen.
Like just face?
No, it wouldn't be the face. It would just be like the actual literal off air. It'd be like the black, blue, white, and
Roly Poly Oly, PB&J Otter.
Okay, I remember that era too. Roly Poly Oly. I forgot about that. No, that was a thing that was there, but it was definitely back then. Was
Unfortunately, I was getting out of like those shows around the time that those shows were coming out. So around then, I started getting into more like Cartoon Network. Well, not so much Cartoon Network, but more like Nickelodeon stuff, like Hey Arnold, Cat Dog, stuff like that.
Cat Dog. Because if you're going back to that 90s specifically, it was definitely Rugrats.
I mean, it doesn't
Clues of all things.
It doesn't have to be 90s. It could be like, what were your favorite cartoon shows to watch as a kid?
Oh, definitely. Well, it depends on what era of my childhood. Because
elementary school.
Elementary school.
Totally Spies.
Oh, do you remember Totally Spies?
I was Totally Spies.
People, it's one of those other things. People are like, that wasn't a show. And I was like, yes, it was.
The fuck it wasn't.
Totally Spies was a thing. Obviously, the peak Cartoon Network, Courage, Ed, and Eddie.
I don't have the nostalgia for those shows. Because, again, I was either watching the Disney or the Nickelodeon. I can never get into the Cartoon Network shows.
They had a peak run of Scooby-Doo back then, too.
Scooby-Doo was good.
Super Robot Monkey Team Hyperforce Scout.
It sounds familiar.
It does sound familiar. But like,
can I search this without fucking everything up?
Trying to think of what else there was for that side of things. Pound episodes YouTube years ago. That was a thing.
I don't remember that actually.
Do you remember the? I remember a pup named Scooby-Doo. Do you remember the Hercules cartoon show?
Hercules, Aladdin, Little Mermaid, Timon and Pumbaa.
Yep, those were that because
I watched them all.
Because I was so confused because I was like, "Is this?"
Do you remember the crossover with Aladdin?
And what?
Hercules.
No.
I forget which podcast we had. It might have been a podcast, or it might have just been a random conversation. But Aladdin and Hercules TV shows had a crossover.
See, I watched those shows separately, but I didn't know there was a crossover.
Yeah, there was a crossover. Lilo and Stitch, the show, House of
Mouse, yeah. See, those were shows I watched vaguely, but like I said, I was more on the echelon of the Cartoon Network and Nickelodeon because, as we were just talking about a little bit ago, Rocket Power, Hey Arnold, all those. Those were my jam as probably a kid. The most, maybe. I don't know.
The only thing I watched on Cartoon Network was Toonami.
Well,
was
Toonami
the anime.
obviously.
I just couldn't get into the art style for Cartoon Network.
So you had Metabots. I remember Metabots. Or what else was there for that? From that, Ed and Eddie, Courage the Cowardly Dog, the Scooby Doo shows, Cubics, Toonami, obviously, Chaotix, Digimon, Dual Masters. I remember that. I remember original Zoids because I liked
Zoids was good.
the original Zoids because the main guy in that reminded me of somebody else.
You remember Transformers Armada
Mm-hmm.
and the He-Man show that came out back then?
That was the 2003 one or 2004. Yep, I remember that
in
one.
that same era. I remember Megatron and the Transformers Armada always looked like Cell.
Dave the Barbarian. No, I remember those. Man, I forgot about all these shows. Chaotix. Then there was that weird era where Disney tried to do anime for a hot second. If you all remember that. This was probably just a little bit ahead of where we're at. So it's probably like 2005, 6-ish or something around that. But they did the Disney dub of Naruto, and it was bad. It was almost as crazy as the it's almost as crazy as the 4Kids dubbing they did back then. Y'all remember the 4Kids One Piece dub? Oh, make that show for kids. Yes, there was a Disney dubbed Naruto. It wasn't very good. 4Kids. Hey, 4Kids was the shit back in the day. Or I thought it was, but I didn't know any better. You look at the anime they gave us versus the anime we got now. Oh, man. Little did we know. 4Kids. The finger guns.
We did not get an episode of Pokemon because it featured guns. And it was the episode where Ash caught all those Tauroses.
Oh, yeah. 4Kids of Yu-Gi-Oh! 4Kids of One Piece, where they changed Sanji's cigarette to a lollipop.
And Zoro's name to Zulo.
I don't remember that.
They apparently wanted to avoid copyright because of the name Zoro. Because of,
Oh, okay. That makes sense now. I was like, what? Oh, man. That was the era.
And then there's an era that no one really talks about, but that was the Kids WB era.
Hey, I like Kids WB.
That was the era of X-Men Evolution. That was the era of Sherlock Holmes in the 22nd century. That was the era of the Men in Black cartoon show. I believe the Mummy cartoon show was on there as well.
I forgot that was a thing.
Butt Ugly Martians. Oh my God, why does that sound so familiar?
Kids WB was good. My problem was it was hard to find the channel that had it here.
Oh, yeah, I do remember that. I do remember seeing that. Never watched it, but I remember it.
It was hard as hell to find.
But when it comes to that era of Kids WB that I was just listing off the shows for, there's one in particular that came out that was based off a movie, and the show acted as a sequel series to the movie. That was actually really fucking good and is considered far superior than the movie in the fan base. But it got lost to time, and it makes me so sad. And that's the Godzilla 1998 animated cartoon TV series.
Oh, it was a good one. Even Stevens, the Asterix. I watched Even Stevens, and what was the other one they had back then?
Lizzie McGuire, like he said.
No, there was. I thought there was another one.
Wasn't Even Stevens Shia LaBeouf?
I watched some of those. Maybe.
I never watched any of the live action TV shows, so all those live action TV shows like lost to me. But
let's see.
Do you remember early 90s cartoon shows? This might have been before y'all's time. Makes me sound like an old goat. Um, there was both iterations of Sonic the Hedgehog. There was one that was super fucking dark, like both in picture and in tone, and in just everything, which was like really futuristic and just
Yeah, Sonic.
And then there was this super like bright colored, just more upbeat, positive TV show.
There was two different ones. There was a. Oh man, what did I have?
Blue
It was
Streak, Speed by
Sonic X was
the
good.
Hedgehog.
There was some video. I don't think it was a Dragon Ball video set or VHS. There was a VHS I had that had the premiere episode for one of those on it after the fact. When they did stuff like that back then, it was really weird. But what the hell was it? I don't remember. Honestly,
do you remember the X-Men animated series VHSs you would get from Pizza Hut?
Ooh, I don't know if I remember that or not.
There was just one episode per VHS. There was two VHSs. I have both of them somewhere. They might be in the barn. I pray they're in the barn, or they might be. Yeah. I don't know where they're at. I want to find them now.
It was like,
but they featured a small interview with Stan Lee and like three other people, and then it had the episode, and it was just the first two episodes of the animated series. And I watched those tapes religiously as a kid.
Oh yeah. I was looking at this list here. I'm not going to share it just to see if it messes with their thing, but
yeah,
I forgot this show was a thing. Real Monsters. Do you remember that one?
Yeah.
That was a freaky show.
That was around the era as Angry Beavers.
Angry Beavers? I forgot about Angry Beavers.
That's around the time that all those shows like Hey Arnold, Wild Thornberrys, Cat Dog, Rocko's Modern Life all started around there.
The kid approved version of Ren and Stimpy they tried.
Oh, I couldn't watch either of those. Just I didn't like the art style. It
Primals,
it made me uncomfortable.
I remember Cow and Chicken.
Both those shows made me uncomfortable. I couldn't watch them. Just the art style was just no. Okay, so this is more of a niche fever dream for me. But I wonder if so you know how the Pokemon industry dances right to wrong with them. They made a one episode thing called Team Go Getters, I believe, and I have the little disc that has
something in that.
You know my history with Pokemon. I couldn't tell you about that.
That sounds familiar.
Dakota, what you got?
Powerpuff Girls.
Again.
Yeah. But, you didn't like the Cartoon Network stuff.
It's not that I didn't like. I just preferred the other two, and I just didn't really. I watched Cartoon Network stuff, but it wasn't as high on my preferred list.
Doug.
And then there was the weird transition from Nickelodeon to Disney. And the big transition for that was Doug the First movie, which featured like the swamp monster or something. And Doug's voice changed significantly, and his white shirt sleeve like was longer than the Nickelodeon show, and it wasn't bad, but it wasn't.
Pinky and the Brain.
We're going to take over the world.
No, that was one. Animaniacs. I think somebody said that.
Someone mentioned Animaniacs earlier.
Damn, I know you didn't like the Cartoon Network stuff, but I don't know how I could forget Dexter's Laboratory.
Dizzy, get out of my laboratory. But going back to what I was talking about earlier about the era of like Sonic the Hedgehog, both those TV shows. Did anyone watch? Does anyone remember the 90s animated Mario TV show?
Yes. Sounds familiar.
Did you know?
Now, were there multiple of these, or is it the same one I'm thinking of? Was it the one that
there was one from the 89, but there's a different one that Looked
The one
better.
I'm thinking about, and this is the worst way to analyze this voice acting, is Toad sounded like he had smoker's cough because he'd say, Mario!
I don't remember that. I'm trying
So
to
I have,
find the one I'm thinking about, and
let's
it's
see.
not happening.
That's the one I remember. Because it was a weird. Oh, Recess. That was a Disney cartoon I
Recess,
actually
yes.
watched. Yep.
Was it the Super Show?
Courage. X-Men's on here naturally. Oh, get out of here.
Yeah, I'm not finding the TV show. It might be this one, but the animation isn't. Wait, that is.
That ranking list, get out of here. Number one 90s cartoon show from that list was South Park.
Get out of here.
Yeah, the rest of it was good up until then.
Get out of here.
You remember
But
the Super Mario Bros. Show? That's the one I'm thinking of, I think. Swear that's the one I'm thinking of.
it might be. That's what's looking like it is, but this doesn't. I don't know. But anyway, the big transition here that I'm trying to get to is Street Sharks.
Street Sharks, okay. I remember that one.
Well, me being me, there was a spin-off, there was an alternate show. It was similar concept, but it featured different creatures. And it's one that is, to use a phrase, right up my alley. It was called Extreme Dinosaurs.
Extreme Dinosaurs.
I had a Street Sharks folder as well. I've got the full series on DVD over here. But one, the episodes are out of order. They're not in like chronological order. They're just random ass order. When I bought the box set back in 2014, because yeah, I started watching it because I wanted to see what it was like. When I tell you a show does not hold up in terms of acting and just pacing and art, like it was the ultimate product of its time. And I have it for nostalgia, but it will probably never see the inside of a DVD player again. At least not with me watching it specifically.
Keep it going.
Unless I decide to randomly, hey, let's try to do an abridged series whenever I get my own place and I get a better PC.
Oh, that would be good. Nate, entertain the masses. I'll be back in a second. I'm going to get some food real quick.
All right. Okay, how come when he does it, when he closes the camera, he has his logo? That just
because I uploaded it.
Fuck. I like how we came back. Well, let's see. Let's look through some more. I want to see if there's any 90s animated shows that I'm just forgetting. Okay, I'm going to look at this list, but I'm probably going to hate it. This might be the same one. No, this is a good one, but it's not. Okay, let's see here. Oh, yeah, there was a Silver Surfer TV show. Anyone watch the Batman? Obviously, we watched the Batman animated series. But which do we prefer? Do we prefer Batman the animated series or Batman Beyond? Better than you at tech? I mean, you gotta be mean about it. Sterling, what's up, buddy? Welcome on in. Happy Saturday. How are you? How it is, was, work, whichever one you got going on. Filter by subgenre, sci-fi, 90s Disney animated shows, Recess, Darkwing Duck, Pinky and the Brain, Bonkers. Oh my God, no one. And this conversation is just proof of this. No one ever talks about Bonkers And that just makes me sad because Bonkers was a fun show. To me, Bonkers is what, like, they tried to take the concept of Who Framed Roger Rabbit and turn it into like its own little Disney exclusive story. Sabrina the Teenage Witch animated series. Let's see. Both are good. I just prefer the animated series. Absolutely. Um Everyone talks about DuckTales. Everyone talks about, like Tailspin. People mention Goof Troop, but does anyone remember the show Quack Pack? It was an animated TV show from 1996 where the trio is like they're teenagers, and so they don't have like the conventional of like the quacky voice that they had in DuckTales. They actually sound like older. I remember that. I don't remember 101 Dalmatians cartoon show, so okay. Here's one that I've completely forgot about. This is just 1990s superhero animated shows. We had Captain Planet, Freakazoid, Street Sharks, Fantastic Four, and this is one, Road Rovers, which was a pack of dogs lounge in the laps of the world's heads of state until summoned by a mysterious master, then transformed into superhounds. These faithful companions spring into action to protect and defend the galaxy. Let me see some of these pictures of this show. Yeah, I remember this show. I remember this show greatly.
All right, folks.
Do you remember the show Road Rovers?
Road Rovers. That sounds familiar.
The three shows that I was talking about while you were gone were Bonkers, Quack Pack,
Okay.
and Road Rovers. And then I mentioned, which do we prefer, Batman the Animated Series or Batman Beyond? And when it comes to Batman Animated Series, speaking of fever dreams, was there not a sequel series called The Adventures of Batman and Robin?
I think there was. Maybe. Animated series, and just because of the nostalgia, has to be. And then Batman Beyond.
There's a sequel called The New Batman Animated Series, but it's not called The Adventures of Batman and Robin. Let me look that up.
And oh, hey Sterling, you're here too. Awesome.
Adventures of Batman and Robin.
Oh yeah, I forgot about Captain Planet too. If you watched that any.
Wait.
Y'all remember Captain Planet, right?
When Batman the Animated Series became a success, and after the first 65 episodes of the first season, the Fox network executives ordered a second season of 20 more episodes. The second season featured a different animation style from the first season, where the graphics and the movements were simplified in order to appeal to younger audiences. This season also featured Robin more prominently, and following the line of changes for the season, the series was rebranded as The Adventures of Batman and Robin.
I don't remember that.
I remember this being a thing, but
I remember him
also
being on Fox and stuff, but Tasmania. Oh Lord, I forgot about that. Mask animated series. Timon and Pumbaa. Yep, that was a thing.
Yeah. And then Sabrina the Teenage Witch. Animated
That was
series.
Yep, that was an animated series she had.
Okay, this is bullshit. 1990s animated kid-friendly TV shows. First show, Blue's Clues. Okay, awesome. Second show,
Sci-fi.
Rocco's Modern Life.
I mean, technically.
And then there's Real Monsters, Ren and Stimpy.
Nope, not kid friendly.
Uh,
Let's see. Little Bear.
1990s sci-fi animated shows, Sonic the Hedgehog, blah blah blah. Sonic the Hedgehog, both of them are on here.
Let's see. Shows you forgot. Arthur. Yeah, I guess that was technically a
Yeah.
90s show.
There's no technically to it. It was. I just didn't.
Aladdin's
SWAT.
on now. Yep.
Arabian Night.
Oh,
Mask.
Pingu! Pingu!
Pingo?
Mm-mm. Pingu.
Pingu.
You not remember Pingu? Oh, please tell me you remember Pingu, Nate.
Just a little penguin?
Yeah. Chat, do you all remember Pingu? Say,
I didn't know that was a TV show.
No.
I thought that was just a random meme or something.
No.
Sonic Underground. You remember Kablam?
Kablam. That's a
All right, let's see what else listed here.
Jungle Book TV show. Yeah, I guess that was a thing, wasn't it?
Was it?
Yeah, a little animated show.
I don't remember there being a Jungle Book. The only thing that it was even remotely close to that is what's it called? Okay, here we go. Let's look at Disney.
I'm eating in the middle of this. I don't even care. We're chilling.
Bro, like, who cares?
The Real Adventures of Johnny Quest. I knew that was a show.
There was thought that it wasn't.
Well, I was trying to remember for sure if that was a real thing.
What's this one?
Reboot. Oh, I remember that one too.
Wildcats. Cats is
Thundercats?
just no Wildcats.
No, I was like, you remember Thundercats?
Oh yeah, who doesn't remember Thundercats? That is not what I was looking for.
Magic School Bus. Of course it's on there.
Hop on the Magic School Bus. I remember. Always thought that the Magic School Bus was awesome, but like even back then, like what parent would sign the permission slip for that field trip?
I don't think she ever got them permission slips. They just went.
Yeah, that was their class. That was that class.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, class, what you learned today? Don't want to talk about it. Carlos, yeah.
Those were the best days at school, getting to watch those.
Oh yeah.
Superman the animated series. I remember that one too. Doesn't hold up as well as Batman, if I remember from the clips I've seen lately. Spider-Man the animated series. Duh. Code Lyoko. Do you guys remember? I don't know. Was it Disney or I have to look it up and see. The anime block they had or cartoon block ZX. Yep. Yeah. Nate, you're out again. I know you're going to be like, why does this keep happening? I don't know why that keeps happening. I've been doing no sharing. So device not connected. All your stuff's hooked up because obviously you use it for your own streaming stuff.
Can you hear me?
Gotcha.
Can you hear me?
Yep.
Why does
I
this
don't
do this to me? I'm just gonna stop searching stuff. I'm just gonna.
know. No, I can't hear him either.
That makes no sense. Why does it do that?
No, because it's all
Grr.
uh, web based, so there shouldn't be anything weird going on or anything
it
to
shouldn't.
update. Using Chrome or what browser are you using? Or Firefox, whatever people use.
I'm gonna say this, and I'm going to specify that. Actually, from what I hear, I don't want to answer that question.
About the browser?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Because I mentioned this before, and people, dude, what the fuck is wrong with you?
Do you use Firefox? Do
No.
you use Edge?
Mm-hmm. Because like my brother-in-law got this set up for me, and he was like, he like this is what he does. He uses like he builds like he works on the Navy base and does computers like this all day, and so he deals with all the different browsers and stuff, and he's like, it's underrated, but I really like Microsoft Edge, and so that's what I've been using ever since I built this PC.
I've got using the searches. Are you using multiple tabs or just one window or what?
It's all one window with multiple tabs.
That's weird.
That being said, I'm closing some of these because I'm not even watching them anymore.
That's just weird. I don't know why it's doing that.
I'm going to add this to my... Oh, I can't say this. I can't bookmark it, though.
I'm going to add it to my list of things to investigate.
I want to eventually... No. I want to eventually switch over to Google Chrome for everything.
Mm-hmm.
But that's a lot of moving over, dude. That's a lot of shit to move over.
You should be able to import it at some point in time.
You would think.
Nope. Okay, so JetX was Disney. So I'm not crazy. Because it was their cartoon block or whatever they had before Disney XD was a thing. I'm trying to think. What else was from that? Samurai Jack.
Samurai Jack, that was a good one.
Because it was on, I think it was on Toonami technically. Or no, it was on the regular Cartoon Network.
Yeah, that was on regular Cartoon Network.
Do you remember, and we've never had this talk, if I remember right, because I don't know how late you could stay up as a kid. Do you remember the Toonami Midnight Block? Or did you ever get to watch that?
I just never did.
I think it was on Saturdays or Friday.
I would always like Adult Swim or
no, it was the literal Toonami Midnight Block.
I don't think I ever watched that. I did watch Adult Swim, which was on usually around like 10 to 12 on Saturdays.
Yeah, that was them.
And that's when I watched like Yu Yu Hakusho and Cowboy Bebop and Inuyasha.
Oh yeah, they aired Cowboy Bebop religiously every week forever.
And I remember freaking out the first time I heard an anime character yell like a cuss word.
Yep, that was a thing that happened.
And I was like, oh my God, you can cuss in cartoons now?
No, yeah.
Like, oh my God. My sweet summer child.
We were surprised to hear that they could do it.
Like
that's something they do it after midnight. Because that was the Midnight Block is where they aired Uncut Dragon Ball.
I don't even remember that.
Yeah, because they could.
I don't think I ever watched Uncut Dragon Ball.
It's not like Uncut Dragon Ball was bad, so I don't know what made it that much different than when they aired it at 4 or 5 o'clock on Toonami.
No, uncut Dragon Ball was never that bad. Yu Yu Hakusho was a clear difference.
Was it? I don't know if I remember seeing edited Yu Yu Hakusho.
On Toonami in the afternoons.
Well, I remember they aired it, but it just kind of they stopped like right after the chapter black.
It was in the middle of the chapter black because the DVD where Yusuke is unalived.
I don't know why.
That disc was the DVD before that was the stopping point of when we got the edited DVDs. Everything after that was just straight uncut.
I don't remember why they did that.
I think because you couldn't edit that. But I remember my favorite uncut to edit was Sword and Dragon, the DVD, and the Dark Tournament, and it's the one that featured the it was the Hiei and Bui fight, and the started the Kuwabara and Tagoro fight.
That's weird.
But I feel like I'm missing an episode in there. I feel like there was 4 episodes on that.
No. I was gonna say they had a.
But it's weird because that was the point. Like the final round of the Dark Tournament was the point where the DVDs started getting like different covers for the edited and the uncut.
Mm-hmm.
And it was so weird because the uncut was, the uncut one.
Well, they did that with Dragon Ball too, though, didn't they?
No,
it was the side pictures that were different. That's what it was.
The side pictures were different.
Oh.
Now,
did they actually do that with Yu Yu Hakusho too, or am I going crazy? Like, did they have a side picture too?
Oh no, that was 3 episodes. Okay, the Chapter Black Saga is where it was all 4 episodes per DVD. Got it. I feel like I remember the side pictures for the Dark Tournament being different. Actually, I don't think they were.
No. It's tough to say, honestly.
I don't remember because I never had the VHSs. That being said, I had one VHS, and it was Rescue Yukina.
Oh, I have that VHS somewhere, I think.
Well, I must have had like a messed up edited copy because I bought it from Walmart. Well, I didn't buy it. My parents bought it. We got it from Walmart, and the edited doesn't have any swearing in it. And it was right before the fight with Tagoro, like right when Tagoro started unleashing his power, and Yusuke and Kuwabara were over there freaking out. And I remember the first time I watched, what's with this power? Damn it, this isn't going to be easy. And then I saw it on Toonami. Damn it, this isn't going to be like Yusuke's this line there was just cut. Like even like what's with this power? Damn it, this isn't going to be easy. That whole bit was cut. Like
yeah, they edited a lot of that.
Like everything else was the same. Like Kuwabara freaking out, what is this? And then it switched to Yusuke turning into Botan saying, Botan, take cover. And whatever. And just like, wait. This VHS isn't supposed to have that.
Yeah, they were going crazy with the cuttings of everything.
But I remember I had a good 4 VHS run of the Fusion Saga. I had gotten Ambush, Hope Returns, The Last Saiyan, and Eternal Struggle all at the same time, all like back to back to back. So I had that run of when Gohan came back all the way to the fight inside Boo's body.
Yeah, it was a
I
good
had those
run.
VHSs, but I never saw Go Tanks. I never saw anything before it. I just always missed it. And then eventually I went back and I watched the rerun of it all the way through, and I watched it all. And I was really happy. But
because it was Fusion there, they had. I'm trying to think what the first one was in that, or because I remember it was Super Boo on one cover, then Go Tank or Boo Tanks holding Gohan up for the one.
Well,
and
Boo, yeah, Boo Tanks, and then the last Saiyan was Vegito going Super Saiyan, and then Internal Struggle was Vegito
inside Boo, wasn't it?
No, it was. You would think, but the picture took place in the episode from the last VHS because it's him flying through the smoke when Boo's blasting at him. It just does. So it's like, okay, so why is Vegito on this cover if he's not even in the episodes?
No, I remember because wasn't the Last Saiyan, was it, or was it Struggle? One, because that one tape had like 5 episodes on it. I remember that 4 or 5.
It was Internal Struggle. Internal Struggle and Last Saiyan had 4 episodes apiece. I think the only VHS that had, I don't even think it was a VHS. There's only one that has 5 episodes, and it's a special release of the second disc from Trunk Saga because they added the driving lesson episode on there.
No, I remember that too.
But that was a second cut, and it's a much rarer DVD. You can't find it for less than $80 on anywhere. But
sounds about right. Because I remember they had that going. Trying to think.
I've got a box in the barn full. Because remember when I temporarily went through the phase of I want to get all the original individual DVDs?
Mm-hmm.
And I ended up getting the entirety of the Boo Saga.
Did you really?
I got from the World Tournament all the way to the end of Z. I have all the individual DVDs of that.
I'd say my best buy was probably I got all of GT for like $40 or $30.
There was a seller on eBay that I could have gotten them, and I just didn't. I didn't jump on it in time.
I was like, sure, because I bought that. Then I bought all of the Steelbook DVDs for the movies, which pretty cool. It's Steelbooks,
You and your Steelbooks.
But they had the edited stuff. Inuyasha came on at midnight every night. Cowboy Bebop, and or something else on the Toonami block, but it didn't come on at midnight. It was Outlaw Star. That was the other one.
Outlaw Star and Trigun.
Yep, Trigun. I was say because they just did a reboot or prequel reboot of Trigun too. That's come out this year, which is really
I haven't seen it.
That's a weird thing to reboot in this era for me, but
yeah,
I don't know. I'm trying to think. I'll have to dig out some of that stuff and see if I can find it at some point. Because I swear I still have some of those magazines.
I wish somewhere. I had. I want to get all those Dragon Ball Z magazines from the 90s that we were talking about earlier. I want to get some of the Nickelodeon magazines, some of those Disney Adventures, just nostalgia.
I swear I had some somewhere.
I wish I had shelf space to display those Dragon Ball Z individuals. Because I also want to get Yu Yu Hakusho. I also want to get GT.
Mm-hmm.
I want to get the rest of Z on DVD.
Z's hard to get, though, because there's a cut. Because you have to go to Ocean Dub for the first part of it.
Which, no big deal. Just as long as you have Dragon Ball Z, that's fine.
Mm-hmm. And those are getting really hard to find.
Oh, God, yeah.
Get that for the magazines. Hell, I might have one of the drawing books somewhere, and I would love to pull that out.
I know I don't. Because somewhere in my life, shit just gets lost.
It does. Stuff gets lost.
Especially as a kid. Then again, I never relied on those. I just took the picture that I wanted to draw, and I just looked at it, and I drew it.
Yeah. Do you remember when you could do pause on VHS frame by frame? I always did that during the Super Saiyan transformation.
You know
Just
what
to
I would?
see
I got one better. I got one better.
it. Oh no.
I remember specifically doing this with BoJack Unbound.
Oh no.
I would pause the VHS in the shot that I want, and I took a picture of it and actually got it printed.
Oh.
And so I had little, like, not Polaroid, but the pictures of just random scenes from BoJack Unbound.
Oh, that's good.
Like the biggest ones were when Trunks killed uh, Kogu,
Mm-hmm.
and then when Gohan had his fist through BoJack.
Oh, absolutely.
Like just
Yeah. Tell you one, I would.
So yes, I kind of did that.
Okay, I can get to that level. I would get to the scene I wanted, like much like you, pause it, and then I would use thin paper over top of it and trace the scene to start drawing. Because the light from the screen would show through, and I could get the rough outline of what I wanted. Oh man, I was not a good drawer back then. Still am.
Saved so many pictures of Dragon Ball Z, Yu Yu Hakusho, and Full Metal Alchemist. Printed them out, punched holes in them, and put them in a binder. And then I would take the picture that I want to draw, and I would just kind of have it sitting on the desk, and I would just kind of look at it and draw it. That's how I did things. And I did that in school all the time. And I even got to where I was making like collages of pictures and printing them and doing the same thing just to conserve ink, quote unquote.
Conserve ink. Oh,
dude,
man.
Bro, we went through ink. We went through ink with me in high school because of that.
There was some, I don't know, those just like they had back then. You can't find them as much now, but like actual strategy guides and stuff. Those were great to have back then. We're talking about book fairs and stuff. They would have the cheat code books.
Oh yeah, I was about to say y'all's book fair had strategy guides.
They had those too. I mean, it was like the magazine thin ones, but they had them. I could never afford them though. It was no good.
No.
I know. I had to figure. There's all kinds of craziness back then, man.
What was I was about to bring something up.
Isabella said we've just turned this into nostalgia talking, and that's cool. Fine with me.
I don't see the issue with that.
Yeah.
I don't see the issue with that.
Yeah, no, not at all. It's tough, man. I'm gonna have to like actually dig out this stuff one day and see if I can still find it. It's probably in storage building somewhere too for some of the stuff I have.
Can we still have news and stuff? I mean, yeah. I mean, speaking of news, we do have a list of the confirmed trailers that are going to be tomorrow at the Super Bowl. We've already started getting some of them, which, yeah.
Oh, Bella wants the news still. That was your main.
There really wasn't much released this week.
Ooh, there's the Fast and Furious trailer, and
we got the new TV spot for Dungeons and Dragons, which take all my money, please. Just
that Batman poster come out, or the Flash poster that came out this week, didn't it?
Came out today.
Oh, did it? Yeah.
It came out yesterday.
I thought I saw it yesterday. I mean, other than that, not much is really going on.
Because y'all are my main source for that. I mean, to be fair, every stream I talk about something that's been announced, and plus you just see it on my Facebook.
Yeah, that's fair too. She likes to hear it
but
firsthand
in
on it.
terms of like doing this, it's always fun to get on here and talk about the latest news and stuff. There is one thing that we saw earlier this week. We are getting a new Resident Evil animated movie.
Yes, I totally forgot about that, and I am very excited for this
We're
one.
getting Leon, Chris Redfield, and Jill Valentine back.
Which, if you got and looked and saw it, it is the updated RE3 model. So
Yeah,
that's
it is. So I was intrigued by that. There's a new game out this week. No one cares, but there's a trailer for a movie. I don't know if y'all saw it. It's called Strays. It is a comedy that stars Will Ferrell and Jamie Foxx.
Oh, okay, I did see that.
And they all voice dogs, but it's a gritty comedy. Like the trailer is just full of F-bombs and it looks weird. We got the Harley Quinn Valentine special this week, which I haven't watched yet. What was this?
Oh yeah, I forgot that came out this week too.
Yeah. What was the other one? We got the new Linkin Park song yesterday.
Oh man, I burned that up. And I get why they cut it, but
for those who don't know, Linkin Park released a new song yesterday called Lost, which is a deleted song from Meteora. It was completely finished, but the reason they cut it is because it is very similar in the message in the song and just overall song itself. It is very similar to Numb.
Yep.
And they didn't want to kind of have multiple of those, so they were like, let's just cut Lost. Let's just keep Numb.
Yeah, what's in hindsight, probably the better decision.
It was the better decision, but at the same time, can you imagine how Lost would have been received as opposed to Numb? Like, would Lost have gotten a similar reception?
It's tough to say. And the other portion of that I think about is imagine if it was reversed and we were getting Numb now.
Numb for the first time? Oh my god.
That would have been insane. Obviously, Numb wins out there, but it's like I said, I always tell people Meteora, Hybrid Theory, those albums are a dead even tie for me because
Meteora squeezes by. Meteora squeezes by because I always preferred Somewhere I Belong and Numb over
because they have about each album has probably 3 or 4 like just straight up banger excellent songs, and then the rest when you get to the mid songs, if you even want to call them that, because there really isn't too many mid songs for Linkin Park. They're dead even for me, those 2 albums.
Here's the one I really wanted to bring up.
What's up?
Sounds like fun. I'm always looking for a job.
No, Nate, whatever you just did, cut the mic. So, did you load a video or anything, or is if we can figure out when it happened, maybe we can figure out what the issue is there. And him and I are going to have to look into that and see what the issue is specifically with that. Was there anything weird in that loading?
What was the last thing I said?
You were saying you were looking, here's something. Like it was right after what the train of thought was for those 2 albums.
I was just scrolling through Facebook and I found the one I wanted to talk about, and I was reading the quote.
Mm-hmm.
Sounds like fun. I'm always looking for a job. If anyone's got the right conceit, I think I've never been as famous and never been as unsalaried at the moment as I am right now. So spread the word. Brendan Fraser when asked if he'd return for a new Mummy movie with Michelle Yeoh.
Oh, that'd be good for sure. Obviously, it'd be the real Mummy 3, is what he meant to say.
Yeah, that thing.
Because there are only 2 Mummy movies.
Yeah, that thing.
I don't know, man. It's just lots of craziness going on for that. I would love to see a new Mummy movie in this era with Brendan Fraser, because who wouldn't
Bring
want
back
to
the entire cast except for everyone that was in the um, third movie.
Yeah, I wasn't very good in that one.
Well, the movie itself was just bad. I don't blame Brendan for that.
Yeah. Well, try to figure out what we can do with that. Because it'd be nice to see. Because he's going to be freed up now because Doom Patrol's ending. That's sad to see. I like that show. And then
I'm trying to. I'm still honestly trying to figure out what I'm going to do tomorrow night. Because on one hand, I just want to play a game. I might test. I kind of want to test out Devil May Cry, but at the same time, I don't want to be stopping every 5 minutes because the movie trailer dropped and I've react to the trailer.
Oh yeah, that too.
Because we're supposed to be getting the Flash premiere trailer. We're supposed to get a new 65 TV spot, which that movie's kind of losing me.
It's the Adam Driver Dino movie, right?
It's the Adam Driver. Yeah. I don't. I'll watch it because it's dinosaurs, but it might not be in theaters.
Oh, is it not going to be in theaters? Oh, you're saying you would watch it not after it comes out, right? Or is
I would watch it, but after it came out of theaters, because I don't know if I want to spend money on that movie because I don't know how good it's going to be.
Yeah, we'll see another trailer and we can go from there.
Yeah.
See
Dungeons and Dragons, which is going to be a day one see for me. Cocaine Bear, which Bella's getting sick of seeing.
Cocaine Bear.
The Flash, Guardians. The one I'm really excited about is The Marvels and The Little Mermaid.
Mm-hmm. Oh, are they going to do Little Mermaid for tomorrow?
We're supposed to get the full trailer, not the teaser trailer, a full trailer. Ooh. Which I'm wondering which will probably feature all the main cast, and I wonder if it's going to showcase any of the songs.
That would be good.
Like, show us a little bit of Under the Sea, maybe Kiss the Girl and Poor Unfortunate Souls.
Mm-hmm.
As well as maybe a new song here. I don't know. Or just introduce us to the characters. I guarantee you the final shot is going to be the introduction of Ursula.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, that would probably make sense. See who they get to do for Neptune in that.
Neptune? You mean Trident?
Whatever. King Trident, King Neptune. I don't know. Maybe it's my Mandela effect coming through.
It is. Hey, we already have the full cast. We know who's playing who. Actually, you know exactly who's playing him.
I do.
Javier Bardem.
King Trident.
Now, what they're doing, they gender swapped Scuttles.
Neptune was his father. Okay. And then swapped that.
But I am here for this because they swapped the gender for Scuttle, the bird, instead of a male seagull as in the original, in order to feature the character in underwater scenes. That's cool. Aquafina is voicing Scuttle.
Ooh, okay.
Some kid I'm not familiar with is playing Flounder. Let's see if I can see who he is. Oh my god, he's the voice of Robin in the Harley Quinn TV show.
Oh, even better.
Okay, I'm here for that. Yeah, that's the Smurfs too. Whatever. He was in was he the kid in The Predator?
Is he a kid in the Predator?
He played Luca in Luca.
Hmm.
Okay, so yeah, he's okay. Cool. Okay, now who is playing Sebastian? His name is David Diggs.
David.
I'm guessing Daveed. He is a actor, rapper, and singer, songwriter, screenwriter, film producer. Um, he wrote a song for Zootopia.
Hmm.
He was
He was in Hamilton? Or was that with the other one? No, she just posted that.
no, he was in Hamilton. Looks like, yeah, he played the filmed recording of Broadway musical in 2016 as Marquis de Lafayette / Thomas Jefferson.
Mm-hmm.
He was in Ferdinand as Dos. He was in Soul as Paul, and he was in DC League of Super Pets as Victor Stone / Cyborg.
Okay.
And he's got quite a list for theater since 2005.
Mm-hmm.
So the man's got talent. I'm intrigued by this.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Let's see who's playing Eric. Jonah, Andre Harking,
Thought you were going to say Jonah Hill.
my man.
That would be interesting.
I don't recognize anything he's in except for The Little Mermaid as Prince Eric. So curious about that.
Sleeps. Okay, Bella. Appreciate you stopping by. Appreciate everybody that stopped by tonight.
Bella, have a good night. I will catch you tomorrow. Have a good day at work.
Oh, she gonna work tomorrow? No.
Yeah. Let's see who's playing. I don't recognize this guy. I mean, I'm intrigued. I'm intrigued by this.
That'd be good. I'll be curious to see what else we get.
When it comes to the human-based live-action movies, like the live-action remakes, I've never had an issue with them. My only real issue was with The Lion King, which even then, that I
had very little issues with it.
I can partially defend some of my gripes with that movie and some of everyone else's gripes as well. But
else's gripes.
well, everyone bitches about Be Prepared in the live action movie. And I can defend that song. I'm not a fan. I don't like it. But I look at how the character was written for the movie and how it was changed, and I can say, yeah, this is a better take for Be Prepared than the original movie.
Well, it's because it's Jeremy Irons was doing the original, right?
Not just that, but look at the two Scars. Scar in the animated movie, in the first half of the movie, well, not even in the first half, he had a I don't want to say flamboyant ness to him, but he kind of did. And so, like, the way the song was and the way it was performed made sense for that kind of character. Whereas in the new movie, he is pissed.
Yeah, that's fair.
Scar is a mad lion. Yeah. This lion, like, he is holding on to that grudge, like, with every ounce of strength he has.
Mm-hmm.
And so you look at the original Be Prepared, that doesn't fit this particular character. So they had to kind of change that up to match him. And that's just the writing for the character.
Mm-hmm.
And so the song we got fits that. But when you look at the movie that it's in and the expectations, it didn't hit the mark.
Yeah,
but it works for the movie that was written.
Yeah, because I don't remember having too many issues with that one. Because they added in some extra stuff that was like kind of cool, in my opinion.
They added some neat stuff, but my biggest gripe for the movie was fucking Beyonce.
Well, Because they're doing the next one they're doing is a prequel.
It's a prequel. It tells the story of Mufasa's rise to the throne. Which I'm more intrigued by that because, we don't have any reference to that. This can be its own original movie, which is going to be. So I'm more intrigued and excited for this movie, whereas the Lion King was just animation to live action.
Yeah, it was just a straight up.
It was just like carryover.
Yeah.
And so that kind of took out some of the joys, whereas the other live action movies took elements from the animated, but added the live action flair to it and changed it up to where it felt like new.
Yeah.
Beauty and the Beast is the best live action Disney movie remake by a mile.
That's a good one.
But The Lion King was more cemented in realism in terms of just what the animals could do.
Yeah.
That's fair too. No facial animation, which kind of killed it, but the voice acting was supposed to carry that over. It did. In the Stampede scene, the aftermath, the music and the kids acting for Simba, it killed me.
No.
I remember sitting I saw it at IMAX premiere night. I took one of my friends and we're sitting there. I cried 3 times in that movie. I cried during the Circle of Life because that was literally animation to live action, and it that was good.
No, it was good.
I cried during the Stampede, and the girl beside me, bless her heart, she had some food with her, and she had a stack of napkins on her plate. I'm sitting there during Simba trying to wake Mufasa up. I'm bawling. She hands me the napkin and says, "I think you need these more than I do." I'm just constantly just crying. I am audibly crying right now. And my friend's just kind of looking over at me. She kind of holds my hand. I'm just like, she hands me the napkins. And then I cried at the end because, at the time I thought it was fantastic, but looking back on it, it wasn't. But yeah, I'm excited to see what we get in the future for that's going to be its own podcast at some point. I need to make that a new one for
Disney.
Well, Disney live action.
Yeah. Disney live action.
Because there's so many movies from the 90s alone that could be talked about.
Yeah, no, you could do pretty much Disney animated, Disney live action.
I did do Disney animated.
As I was saying, you could split them up like you did there.
I did a full one on Disney animated.
Because there's enough live action now to really keep them going too.
Plus the movies that are coming.
Movies that are coming.
There's a lot of movies that are coming out. Some of them don't need to be. They are.
Yeah, it's like I just saw we're getting a new Riddick movie again for some reason.
Yes, because that needs to happen.
Vin Diesel needs money, all right?
He's getting it from the freaking Fast movie. Well, whatever. Whatever, dude.
Oh, man.
I feel like we're starting to wind down just a little bit, so.
Just a little bit tonight, but 3 hours, so we've we talked about a lot in 3 hours, honestly, which is good.
I like the nostalgia sessions. Just doing this, just every night, every Saturday at least, just come in, a few hours, just kind of sit back and just reminisce, talk about new movies, stuff, news in general, really.
Yeah, absolutely. Everything we've turned this is kind of what I wanted to do, and I am glad to have a friend like you along with the ride. So
hey,
oh man,
this is great. For those who are watching, thank you all so much for coming and hanging out. We hope you enjoyed your time here.
Absolutely, I appreciate everybody stopping by.
Absolutely.
Y'all can cat snake tomorrow. Have you decided what you're going to do fully, or still just thinking on it for DMC?
I'm sitting on it. We'll be live. I can guarantee you that we'll be live all week. I will say next Saturday, not next Saturday, next Friday is my slot in the Ray Train, the Purple Gala Ray Train that I'm doing. That was Lady Sushi's baby. I'm going from my slot is 7 p.m. to 11 p.m. PST, but that's going to be 9 p.m. to 1 a.m. So I'm just going to do my 7 p.m. start time. No, yeah, 7 p.m. start time, and I'll just be going until 1 o'clock, and I'll raid out at 1 o'clock. The other one is Thursday. I will be starting an hour later because I'm going to see Ant-Man and the Wasp: Quantumania.
Oh, yeah, that is Thursday.
And then I'm going to want to go get something to eat afterwards. More than likely to Burger King to get me some stackers.
Stackers!
But, and I don't want to rush to get home and get everything set up. So
yeah, just take your time, man.
It'll be between 7:30 and 8 o'clock. I can pretty much guarantee you that. Or between 7 and 7:30. I don't know. But that's the big changes for next week. Yeah. Schedule hasn't been posted yet. I'm going to post that tomorrow.
He's going to post the schedule.
What about you? What are you working on next week?
Probably wrapping up Dead Space and Ocarina.
Ooh, you're going to wrap up both of them.
Possibly Ocarina.
If all you have is one temple and then Ganondorf, yeah, you're knocking that one out next week.
Yeah, hell, I might do something tomorrow. I haven't decided yet, so.
That'd
be a good one to do too. Got to start that up.
You want to beat that before a certain sequel comes out in April? You got plenty of time, but
yeah, that's true. As my other idea, as if you were here earlier, is maybe going through the rest of the Zelda games before Tears of the Kingdom, but that's a lot to do.
Don't do it. Don't do it. To quote Obi-Wan, don't try it.
Yeah. And then obviously the big kicker, which I know you're going to do too, is RE4 will be the next humongous game. Oh. So that'll be awesome to get through that.
Absolutely.
But no, I appreciate everybody else stopping by too tonight. We're just chilling, vibing out, eating.
Well, he's eating. I'm
the Massive Undertaking primals. Oh, the Zelda? Yeah, I don't know. Because it would be Ocarina, Majora's, Wind Waker, Twilight. Yeah, that's like 5 games already.
Plus Breath of the Wild, which will take this from now till then anyway, by itself.
Yeah, but definitely going to do Majora's once Ocarina's wrapped up. I just don't know what day it'll fall under. And I still got to finish Walking Dead, so maybe I'll do that tomorrow. Finish season 1 of that.
Not including the handhelds?
Oh, I'm not going to do the handhelds. You out of your mind.
Why not?
That had like 8 or 9 extra games. No, thank you.
Technically you're playing these on Switch, so they're technically handheld.
Oh.
What?
Yeah, okay, technically.
They are more difficult? Oh,
they are. They can be. But yeah, we'll figure it out. Have it going.
Here's my question.
What you got?
When are we getting Elden Ring?
No, of course you would bring that up. Everybody keeps asking me that. Soon. I will give that to you all soon, as much as it's going to pain me.
Because here's what I'm seeing. You're about to finish up 2 games, potentially 3.
Mm-hmm.
One of those games is getting followed by the next game in that series, so that one's taken care of. You're going to add Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order to do before Jedi Survivor, which you got 3 months for that.
And that'll leave my 3rd slot for Elden Ring.
Yes.
Yeah, and y'all are going to be like, this fool.
I say Elden Ring on Saturday. No, Saturdays are your Zelda days.
For now, yeah.
I mean, it's your schedule. You do whatever you want, bro. Don't look at me.
No, it's for now. I don't know. I'll toss a coin: Elden Ring or Jedi for.
If you really want to, if you want to add a third, you can toss a coin to your Witcher.
Oh, Witcher. Good.
That was a stretch.
Oh man,
but that was a stretch.
Hell, the problem with Elden Ring is I just get fucking lost. Like even on my current playthrough, I'm like, where am I going?
I mean, I'm the same way.
I did a lot of farming on my main file, and I just like, he's good, big sword, good, but 2 hits kills me.
I can't do the big weapons. I have to do the kind of like in Kingdoms of Amalur. I can't do the slow like great swords. I have to do the long swords because they're the faster.
I do the big swords, but I do like less armor, so I can still move around, but I don't have a shield, so I have to use the sword as a shield.
So you do less armor and you don't have a shield.
Yeah.
You're playing Elden Ring. 2 hits kills you. I'm seeing a connection there.
Yeah, it's that's definitely interesting. Oh man.
I'll tell you one game that's gonna find its way onto my channel at some point, and
What's that?
I need to do the original Dark Souls.
Yeah, I would love to see that.
I need to beat Dark Souls 1 and 2 because I beat 3. I'm proud of myself, damn it. I beat Bloodborne, Elden Ring, and Dark Souls 3.
Because the problem you're going to run into is the further back you go, the less mechanics, the less stuff you're going to have.
And then there's the I still need to play. I need to get it. I need to play Sekiro.
But it might do 150. Primals. Such is the boat I am currently in because
that's what this. I think I'm pointing the right way, right?
Am I pointing the right way? Got it.
Okay, awesome. Yeah. That's what this guy did. He did a community challenge to play. Hell, that's how mine started. I did a community challenge for me to do a run of Bloodborne. Yeah. And then Strix got involved, and he was like, I'll do it with you. Like, I'll do my own run at the same time as yours. And that's how it started. And now I'm obsessed with it.
Yeah, because what I had hoped to do, and I know Strix has had the issues with that, is we were going to do the co-op mod and just go through it that way, which would have been fucking amazing.
And he and I are wanting to do Code Vein together, too.
Yeah, Code Vein's another good one.
One thing that makes me sad, though, is I've learned that the games you beat, they might be fun to play just by themselves, but when you go to stream games that you've beaten, especially on stream, a second time, it just doesn't feel as good as right as the first initial playthrough.
Yeah, there's always some stuff.
Which is what killed my second Bloodborne run, which is what killed my second Elden Ring run. Like, they're both fantastic games. I love playing them. But as far as doing like full streams of them, like to the level of content that I want to make, I find that I can't do it the way I did on my first run. So these games, like, and it's the same with like any game that I've already done in general. It's what killed Red Dead Redemption 2. It's what killed the idea of Jedi Fallen Order and Spider-Man for PS5. Because fun fact,
you had already done those, right?
I've already played those on stream. So
on stream, yeah. It's tough to do the revisits sometimes on some things, but I don't know. It's just getting through it and doing what you do.
But when Jedi Survivor comes out, when Spider-Man 2 comes out, they're going to be slow plays. I'm going to do everything I can. When the Elden Ring expansion comes out, I'll be doing that. But it's games that I've already beaten on stream. It's like
I'm really gonna have to contain myself for RE4 though, because I know once I get into that, I'm just gonna be going nonstop because I just love that game so much, and if they carry over a lot of it, it's gonna be the same thing. Ugh.
Same.
Because everything I keep seeing, I'm like, yes, okay, this is the right direction to go, other than the stupid breaking knives. other than that?
Now, with the inevitable success of Resident Evil 4 Remake, can we please take a fucking break from Resident Evil for
Capcom.
one game?
You know what he wants, Capcom.
For one. Just all you have to do is remake one fucking game. You keep the genre. You keep the gameplay. You keep the visuals. You just change it. You change the setting. You change the enemy types. You change the main character. Everything else can stay the same. I promise you, you will make so much money with that.
We've got to have Monkey.
I've got to have Dino.
He needs the Dino.
Come
Give
on,
the man
Dino
his
Crisis
time.
Remake, please. And don't stop at 1. Just give me Dino Crisis 1 and 2.
You don't want
back 1 year, 1 year Dino Crisis, 1 year Dino Crisis 2 remake, full remakes. Don't take anything out. In fact, if you want to add stuff to it, who am I to say no? Just add as much as content as you want to both games.
I think you forgot a Dino Crisis game.
No, the fuck I didn't. No, the fuck I didn't. No, sir, I didn't. I assure you I didn't.
You sure there's only 2?
I promise you there's only 2. If you search Dino Crisis 3, some random bullshit comes up. I don't know what it is, but it's not Dino Crisis 3.
Man. I love it.
But yeah, like the difference between Dino Crisis 1 and 2, like they're opposite games. But they both hold up extremely well. And I assure you, you would make money. Capcom.
Money.
Buck away. Capcom. Listen to the words that I'm speaking to you right now.
Gotta find the money.
You would make bank
money
with that. Especially since dinosaurs are becoming like such a big thing nowadays.
That's true.
You know, with the Jurassic franchise, we're getting 65, a random dinosaur movie, which I'm hoping is successful.
Mm-hmm. I like
Capcom.
random dinosaur movies.
Like Capcom. Just what you doing? Please. Rar?
Give him what they want. As Batista says, give him what he wants.
Why'd you have to reference that promo?
Give me what I want.
Why'd you
give
have
me
to?
What I want.
Where when he forgot everything he was supposed to say there, he just whatever.
Well, that's what you're doing, right? Capcom, give me what I want.
Fair.
You've been preaching it for years now. Give the man what he wants.
Like, come on, dude.
I don't know. That'd be interesting. Any ideas where to go today?
I got a few. What about Prez?
Prez. Go to Prez. I was thinking Prez or Tony since he was on the MCU podcast or Codcast. Yep. I'm sorry.
Yeah, third. Get the name right. God.
Yes, I know. The Coddy passed.
The pass of the Cod?
Yes, absolutely. Because I think he's doing a podcast tonight too, isn't he?
Yeah, it's usually just he does something similar to what we do on Saturdays.
Oh.
He has like 6 people on, and they just kind of talk about whatever comes up.
Ooh, that's what we need. We need to get to that level.
And
Let's talk about.
Well, what the fuck do you think we've been doing for the past couple of episodes?
I know.
That's what we do.
Let's talk about whatever.
One thing we need to figure out is why the fuck I keep cutting in and out.
Yeah, I'll have to look into that.
We're going to work on that.
Pew, pew, pew. But yeah, no, that sounds like a plan. Go
so you go wherever we'll follow.
Yeah, we'll go see Tony.
Y'all have a fan-freaking-tastic rest of your night. Have a wonderful day tomorrow.
Absolutely.
And if you're going to a Super Bowl party, please be smart. Please don't do anything stupid.
Safe.
That thing.
Safe.
That thing.
No parties without cake and ice cream. Don't drink and drive with those who do. I don't know.
And remember, the game's not important. The commercials are.
the commercials. Absolutely. Night Primals, thank you for chilling out with us too, buddy. It's nice to get to know you a little better. So absolutely, we'll go.
And by the way, what we were talking about, Primals, about Dungeons and Dragons, legit. Let's do it.
Oh, no, that was a thing happening. But yeah, appreciate you guys, and
Yeah,
we'll
we're going to
catch
see
you.
Dungeons and Dragons together.
Okay, awesome. We'll catch you guys next time. Thanks for sticking around.
Later, guys.